it, Mr. Davis. What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking the mold? Ay, ay, walking the door. You know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on. You don't want partners, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on my to it. You already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, win is what I am. I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you when not touching the friends. Ay, you when not touching the kin. Ay, putting the points on the board. I'm killing the boys. You know what it is. Ay, switching the moves. No number two. I came in the win. They said I'm tapped in with the action. Either got the master on the master. I can never move passive. I'm active. I can make them go ghost on this cast. But wanna know who running it? Just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it. I'm blasting this, that gas, and diesel, shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Hold up. Pay attention.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, man? Shout out to everybody under the sound of my voice that's here at the Black Cat Panther podcast today. I'd like to take this time to welcome you on into the building. We have a lot to talk about. We're talking talent on the roster for the Carolina Panthers. So today we're going to do a breakdown of position by position. We're going to talk about what it means and what we have here for potentially the future of the Carolina Panthers. And also, we have the Texans coming into town, y'all. We got the Texans coming into town, y'all. So it's time to really put things in the forecast. I shall be your weatherman, Mr. WQ, today, and I shall direct you as we shall go on this journey. So, yes, sir. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Panther Prime is in the building. He already talking crazy, but it's all good. As you can see, Agent 704, he always in the building, ready to talk about it. Deontay, he said, Jimmy out there routing everybody up. Man, I saw a video today from Jimmy Horn. He put the skates on one of these boys so bad, man. I like what I see. I like what I see. My man had my man on the ground, damn near doing burpees. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about it today as it pertains to talent and showcasing that talent here on this team. Like I said, and then we're gonna also go down and we're gonna look at some stuff that's happening at camp. So, like I said, from the beginning, this part of the year, I questioned what we had here talent-wise. Now, granted, I'm a defensive guy. I've always been a defensive guy. When you see me, I talk about the defense because I played defense. I love to talk about D ends and D tackles because it's a position that I love to see and I love to dig into. Now, granted, this is one of those things where you take your time and you look around and you sink into the position on our team. And I said, I questioned some of the pieces that we brought in at the beginning of the year, aka free agency, aka some of the moves we made. But Tershawn Walton, like I said, some of the guys that came in here. Now, Bobby Brown is an interesting one because I saw he had talent and I didn't question him so much. I just looked at him as if he was a good plan B because Milton Williams was plan A. You get what I'm saying? So that's one of the ones where I even sit back and I say, okay, well, as a plan B, he has some talent, but It's not the guy that we initially wanted. You know what I'm saying? So give me a second. Let me pull up the depth chart. And I'm gonna take my time. Like I said, we're gonna go through this thing and we're gonna talk about it today because I love some of the talent that was showcased last week. We have gotten a little bit better. We can sit here and literally you can put some points up on the board with your first team, but I want to break down the why. I want to get in the notion of explaining to people the why and how we got here. Blue, what's going on with you, my boy? Good to see you there. So give me a second. Let me put this up on the screen for y'all, man, because you know I'm a guy that I believe in showcasing it. If I'm gonna talk about it, I'm gonna showcase it. I'm gonna lead you to the water. Now, necessarily, you don't have to drink it, but I'm gonna definitely lead you there. So like I said, make sure y'all subscribe on y'all way on in. It's one of them ones where we gonna do a little bit of talking today. We're gonna educate a little bit today. We're gonna get familiar with this roster here today. So when you talk about talent, I'm talking about talent to me on the NFL level that can go out here and be the best of the best at that position. That has in 2 to 3 years that you can look at and say, okay, I see something there. For me, with us, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see it right now, potentially, but I'm willing to give an opportunity at the QB position. I'm open for the conversation. I just don't see it right there. So I'm skipping over the QB position for the moment. And I'll come back to that mainly probably at the end of the show. Because I know before I drop the link, that's going to be the hottest topic right there. So in the running back room, we got Trevor Etienne. Trevor Etienne is, to me, the future of this running back room. Yes, you have Chuba Hubbard signed to a long-term deal. Yes, Rico Dowdle is here on a one-year deal. But I believe that everybody can say out of the running back room, Trevor Etienne is the talent here. Trevor Etienne is going to be the guy in 1 year that's probably going to get the mantle from Chuba. You know what I'm saying? Running back shelf life is 3 years. Chuba Hubbard has already obtained that 3-year shelf life here. And he just was given another 3-year deal. So you look for Trevor Etienne to start to come into his own starting next season. But that right there is the guy in the running back room. And it was supposed to be Jonathan Brooks. But after having 2 ACL injuries, you can no longer depend on him. And you'd just be happy to see him walking again. You get what I'm saying? He's going to stay on the physically unable list. And it's probably going to take him another year or two to even rehab to be comfortable enough to make some things happen. So I slide past the running back position. Like I said, the talent right there is Trevor Etienne. In the receiver room, which is deemed probably the most heaviest room with talent on the entire team. You got Tetiora McMillan. You have, like I said, Xavier Legette, Jalen Coker, Jimmy Horn Jr. Those guys, to me, are the future of the team. And I just listed 4 guys that next year you will see carry the mantle of the Carolina Panthers from the receiver position. Like I said, Adam Thielen is on the last year of his deal, so he's not even considered in this conversation, nor David Moore. Like I said, David Moore will be a complimentary piece. And if they keep anybody that's unexpected, it'll probably be Hunter Renfrow because he's a little bit younger. But if I had to bet my bottom dollar on who is going to be the face of this thing, like I said, you got Ted McMillan, Xavier Legette, Jalen Coker, and Jimmy Horn. Now, I had this argument with a couple of the fellas Saturday when I had Brother Quantum in the building, and they told me that Jalen Coker had more talent than Ted McMillan. Jalen Coker, they told me, had more talent than Ted Tiora McMillan, who we saw in preseason in the first game in the second drive, made a huge 29-yard explosive catch with 2 feet hanging out of bounds. Like I said, I haven't seen a receiver make a catch like that since a Kelvin Benjamin. We had DJ Moore here, and we never seen DJ Moore make an extended play where his body was extended and he put 2 feet and drop out of bounds. We haven't seen a receiver thread the needle. You get what I'm saying? They told me that go back and watch Jalen Coker, and I played the play immediately that they talked about. They had me win and look it up, and I did not see the same level of explosive talent that I saw in Ted McMillan. Ted McMillan coming out has a ceiling. We haven't even begun to scratch the surface of what Ted could be. Now, the way I look at Ted has superstar ability. When I say superstar ability, I'm looking at that this boy has potential to be 1,100 plus. I call superstars in the NFL at the wide receiver position 1,100 plus. Like the Brian Thomas Juniors of the world, that just came out. Yeah. You look at some of the guys and you say, they have potential to be 1,100 plus, no matter who is the QB. Ted McMillan has that same ability. I do not believe that Jalen Coker has that same ability that Ted McMillan does. Now, granted, a play or two, he can showcase his talent or his skill level. He has talent. He came from Holy Cross and was undrafted. He has some talent because he has clawed and scratched up to this point to get to where he is. So I applaud him for coming from a mid-major. Well, Holy Cross really ain't even a mid-major. Let's just be real. I mean, Holy Cross is a smaller school. But looking at Jalen Coker, I do not put him and Ted McMillan on the same level talent-wise. Now, I look at a guy like Jimmy Horn. We watched Jimmy Horn the last year or two in Colorado make play after play. He had 1,000 yards this past season in Colorado. We watch him put the burners on people. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to be real with y'all. To me, the future at this receiver position is 2 guys. That's Ted McMillan and Jimmy Horn Jr. In 2 years, I believe, and this is just me, Xavier Legette was taken, but somehow I believe Jimmy Horn will be more explosive. I believe that he will work a lot harder. He has more to prove. And I believe that he's going to be more of a threat than our very own Xavier Legette. Now, don't get me wrong. Xavier Legette has talent. But what I'm saying is there's a difference between talent and explosive talent. Ted McMillan has explosive talent. He's a playmaker. Jimmy Horn has explosive talent. He's a playmaker. Xavier Legette is a good receiver, not necessarily a playmaker. To me, Jalen Coker is a good receiver, not necessarily a playmaker, but he can work the slot. He's very good at what he do. But when it comes to bada boom, you touch the ball, one pass, make a exceptional play and to the end zone, Jimmy Horn is on another level. Like I said, Ted McMillan is on another level. So I'm just being real. Oh, shout out to everybody in the chat. Ben with the Realize, what's going on? Yeah, everybody got a little bit better, dog. Shane, what's happening? What's up, Dougie? What's going on with your cuz? I caught the show the other night, man. It was really good. Ronnie. Lord have mercy. Ronnie is in the building. See what's happening. King JP, man, good to see you this morning. Yeah, Midnight Hammer, what's going on? I'm being real right now because this is how I see things. This is my perspective on how I see things. Now, I just told you the talent in the wide receiver room for the future of the Carolina Panthers are 4 guys. It comes out of 4 guys. A lot of people is going to say add Hunter Renfrow in. That's to be seen. I believe that he may tag along for another year or so. But when it comes to when you want jersey sales, when you want explosive talent on the field, Ted McMillan and Jimmy Horn ain't no bullshit. I fucks with them boys, man. I saw that shit the other night and I said, I like that. I like that. We discussed this this morning. Shout out to Petey Quick. You know what? I didn't get a chance to sink my teeth into it. Mr. Hunkadori, what's going on? 336, what's happening? Shout out to everybody into the chat, man. Make sure as y'all come on in, we subscribe to the channel. Show that love right there. We already we back up in this thing, man. Look, I can go live 3-4 times a day if need be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cause I got that capability. I can do that all day. You know, I throw different people at you all day long on 24 hours. We always got a nigga up around here. Oh, shout out to D'Angelo. I didn't even see you there, cuz. So back to what we were saying though. Wide receiver talent room. Okay. I got sidetracked like a motherfucker. I'm sorry. Those 4 guys are going to be the end all be all for me. Like I said, I know a lot of people see TJ Luther and Kobe Hudson and all those guys. Not happening. But let's move on. In the tight end room, for me, I think Jatavion Sanders is the best tight end for the moment. But I think the best tight end on this roster is Mitchell Evans. I believe that Mitchell Evans is the next guy, and he is going to be our very own guy that we can watch. He does everything. He blocks, he catches, passes out the backfield. He has the ability to really get open. Mitchell Evans is going to be a star in about a year or 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, this show is about talent and noticing the talent that's here on the roster that you could say, okay, let's think about it. We didn't have the talent here. We didn't have a lot of this talent on the roster before. That's why you didn't hear WQ talking about the shit like this right here. We now have it in place. And I'll say this right here. I gave Dan Morgan a lot of flack. I talked a lot of shit, but it's because I wanted to see the team improve. I got tired of year after year after year of us losing. So right there in the position, like I told you, there's 4 receivers for me, and there's 2 tight ends that I believe are the future of the Carolina Panthers, and Jatavion Sanders and Mitchell Evans. I don't believe in Tommy Tremble. I believe Tommy Tremble, if you're going to keep him, work to his athletic strengths and put him somewhere closer to the fullback position. That way, if anything, Tommy Tremble can be more seen, and we don't utilize the fullback here a lot in Carolina, so you can use him more as a hybrid guy. You know what I'm saying? Where he can do a couple of different things. All I'm saying is Tommy Tremble, for me, is going to be coming up into a contract year. I'm not paying that motherfucker. I'm not paying it for what he has put out in the first 2-3 years. No, hell no. Not paying this motherfucker. I got Jatavion Sanders and Mitchell Evans there. I could give a damn about Tommy Tremble. I let that contract play out, and I'd tell him, I'd let the door hit him right between the crack of his ass. But I think he did get paid this offseason. So, but it wasn't a long-term deal. I don't think it was a long-term deal for Tommy Tremble. Let me look up his contract to be sure. Tommy, because like I said, I don't think Tommy Tremble should be nobody's number 1 tight end. He signed a 2-year, $10 million deal. 2-year, $10 million deal. So while you have this year and next year with Tommy Tremble, which I think that's perfect because that gives you 2 years to really let Jatavion Sanders sink his teeth and then let Mitchell Evans come into his own. And you'll have somebody right there. So I can stomach that shit right there. I'm not paying him another contract though. I don't believe he's worth that little funky 100 yards he gave last year, the year before. No sir. And so let's take a look on down. We can go down to the offensive line. The talent for me on the offensive line is always going to be Ike Ekwonu. Ike Ekwonu, since the day he stepped foot in Carolina, has been a presence. Like I said, at one point in time in his first season with Sam Darnold as QB, he hailed with a 91 PFF. He was exceptional. And then having to adapt to a different style of QB, you saw his numbers go down. But I knew the talent was still there. So Icky, for me, is a budding star at the left tackle position. And I like him. I like him. What you like about him? I just like him. Then you got Damian Lewis. And then the other guy is Robert Hunt. Those three guys are your plug-in guys that will be here for the next three years at least 3 years off the rip. That's your talent in your offensive line room, which means your center Austin Corbett, who's on a 1-year deal, he probably gonna be getting bounced the fuck up out of here. Taylor Moton getting paid $30 million a year right now is probably gonna get bounced the fuck up out of here. If you get rid of Austin Corbett and Taylor Moton right now, that's $50 million of your cap that you get back instantly off of this season alone. $50 million. So unless you can work them boys back in on a cheaper deal, you let them walk. You got Brady Christensen here, and you got Cade Mays, who you just paid money to, and then you got the position of okay, you can hit the draft and get somebody else. Wow, you could put Christensen or Cade Mays along this line, and production not fall off. You get what I'm saying? While you give somebody else time to develop. That's the talent right there on the offensive line. Icky, Damian Lewis, and Robert Hunt. It's expensive, but that's the talent right there. Because it's going to be time to pay Icky after a while. Now, we move to the defensive line. This is where I know a lot of motherfuckers is going to get on my ass. A lot of cats is going to really get on my ass right here because I don't see this defensive line the way how y'all see it. On the D tackle spot, you got Derek Brown, and the talent for me in the D tackle, nose tackle position is Cam Jackson. Cam Jackson is I watched that big son of a bitch single-handedly move a nigga right out the way last week, and I said, I like that motherfucker. I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a big motherfucker, dog. And I told y'all when we drafted him, I said, that's who I want to see at tackle because he got the physical capabilities. He's a 3-tech, and he's a big body that you can plug in the middle. And I want him to come in here and really get a bulk of the reps because the more reps you get, the better off he's going to be. Because in 2 years, that boy going to be a force. Because I believe, and this is just my honest opinion, Derek Brown has just gotten paid. But in 2 to 3 years, Cam Jackson is going to be the future of this defensive line. All the Ashawn Robinsons will be gone. The Bobby Browns will be gone. I don't believe in none of those guys. I believe in Cam Jackson, and I believe in Derek Brown on this D tackle room. Everybody else, a bunch of bitch ass niggas. Tershawn Walton to me, bitch ass nigga. Sean Tuttle to me, bitch ass nigga. I know y'all know Sean Tuttle a bitch ass nigga. Okay. Just thought I'd put that out there. I like Jaden Crumdy, but he needs more development. And so I'm not going to even put a label on him. I think he has some talent, but Cam Jackson talent screams. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in Bobby Brown. I believe he can be a good guy for what we brought him in for, but I don't see him as the future of this D line. Like I said, when I say future, I'm talking about somebody who's going to be there 3 to 5 years. I like Cam Jackson. Derek Brown, to me, I don't think he'll get another contract, but right now he's the best player on your D tackle on this line. So everybody else is going to be moved interchangeably in the next 2 to 5 years. Some of these boys won't even be on the roster. I don't think Shy Tuttle will be here. I don't think Tershawn Walton is going to be here outside that next contract. Everybody else is Laverion Ray. That boy here by prayer. You know what I'm saying? Now I move on to the linebacker room where you got Rose Boone, Trevin Wallace, DJ Wanham, Nick Scott. You got Princely Human Yeenan. Well, I'm just calling nigga Princely, man, because I ain't got the time to pronounce his name.
Human yelling.
Thank you. Appreciate that, D'Angelo. Human yelling. And Bam Martin Scott. To me, in the linebacker room, I like Trevin Wallace. I love Nick Scotton. I love Princely. And Bam Martin Scott are my guys for the future of this team, which means that you got a hole at left inside linebacker you're going to have to fill eventually, because I don't believe in Rose Boone. I don't believe in Jacoby Wimmin. None of them boys. I believe in Trevin Wallace. I fuck with Trevin Wallace. Young Bull is what I call him. I call a nigga Young Bull for a reason. That boy nice. Young Bull. Him and Bam Martin Scott. Bam Martin Scott from South Carolina, he has potential. And then, like I said, Nick Scotton and Princely are my two guys. Notice I didn't even say a damn thing about DJ, because DJ hasn't shown us a damn thing in the 3 years he's been here. So it's time to move DJ Johnson the fuck up out of here. Now, I know y'all say, well, damn, Q, that's your boy from Oregon. Yeah. Well, production is my boy. The only boy I got is in my nuts. And I'll be real about it. Yeah. Anyhow, what I told y'all, no nonsense type of guy. You don't produce, you got to get the fuck on. JC Horn, the young bull that he is at that cornerback position. And I like Thornton. Thornton showed me some things in this last preseason game. I say we might have something there. I like Thornton. Now, outside that, well, at the cornerback position, we ain't got shit else in my eyes. Now, once again, I approve this message. This is my way of looking at the cornerback room. I don't believe in Shaw Smith-Wade as a slot corner. No. I don't believe in Michael Jackson. No. I didn't see Michael Jackson be put on more. This nigga is actually dancing like the king of pop out there at practice. He dancing like one. Because them boys are putting him on skates every time I see one. Anyway. And then in the safety room, I like Lathan Ransom. I think he's going to be the future of the safety room right there. Him and Damani Richardson, we might have something with those two fellas. Moreg, to me, is more of a project. He's a good run-stopping box safety, but when it comes to the nitty-gritty, when it comes to pass coverage, he's been getting abused. And I'm talking about 2 years from now where I need a guy to be a solid guy here. That's what I need. I need solid. So that's where I'm at with it, man. I just listed to you who I thought the future guys of the Carolina Panthers are. The future guys. And then what I'm gonna do right here, I don't know, D'Angelo, you got anybody that you like? I see you talking. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, I'm picking up this load, but go ahead. I hear you. Go ahead. You say what now, Q? You say, do I got anybody like about X and what?
like anybody on the roster, young and up and coming talent that you like, that you saying, hey, you want to showcase or put a highlight on right now?
You know, you already know who mine is. Jimmy Horn, man. Jimmy Horn, but that's too easy. You know what I say? I ain't gonna give you Jimmy Horn. I'm gonna give you. I like Corey Thornton, man. I like what I see from Corey Thornton. If I wish I could pull him to the side and tell him, look how you play, and I really like him. I don't like his look on the field, but I like the way he played.
Here we go with this shit here. Well, he wearing ankle socks too. You don't like that?
I don't like his swag one bit out there on that field. He ain't got no swag for a DB, but he can play though. I don't like it one bit. I don't know. But I like him though. Let me stop playing. Let me stop being petty. I like Corey Thornton. I like him. I still pull him to the side though, and tell him to spat up or something. Damn, son, look like you play, son. Look good out here.
Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck what he look like. That boy been making plays out there in his last preseason.
Yeah,
game.
He do. I like Corey Thornton. I ain't gonna take nothing away from him because I like him. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yes, I do like him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna give you Jimmy Horn because that's too easy. But yes, Corey Thornton, I do like.
All right. Shout out to Flame for Jesus for the super chat. He said, hello, everybody. Hope you all have a blessed week. Man, we appreciate you, Flame for Jesus, man. It's good to see you there. That joker said, hey, watch your mind about DJ Johnson. Okay, Jalen, I hear you.
I'm gonna come back on Q. I'm picking up this load. So yeah, I'm about to mute back up.
Okay. All right. Well, let me tell you something. I want to play a little bit of Canales at the podium today because, like I said, I wanted to drop in and give an update on what's going on here, and then we're gonna drop the link for everybody. The topic of the day today is definitely let's talk talent on this team. Where is the talent amongst this team, amongst this roster? Where do you guys see the talent? So when you come up here today, let's talk about the perspectives of what you see talent-wise. But without further ado, we're gonna play this video of Day Canales, our very own Canales, man. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me get the video up. Yeah. Our fearless leader, Dave Canales, is at the podium today. There we go.
We came back. We watched the film. Corrections, walked through, did our injury report and all that. We came out really clean. Just some bumps and bruises, nothing really of note. And then they had a player's day off. Felt like a Monday, Tuesday off, and here we go. And I sense and I could feel that guys were still a little bit sore from the game. The practice, I was nervous that we were going to kind of start out slow. They did not let that happen. The guys got together, they challenged each other, and the energy was great from play one until the end, where it really started to rain on us, and I think it was just a really cool moment for me to kind of point to this afternoon to say, this is it. We don't get do-overs. You think about it, a week in the regular season, you might get 2 live reps and 2 walkthrough reps of a play. And that's about what you get. You got to nail it. You have to be able to bring it and be focused. And it was a great challenge. Felt good to kind of point it out that way.
Dave, we noticed Rob Hunt,
Yeah.
Jordan, Taylor Moden all kind of got banged up a little bit during this last session of team drills.
Yeah. I've gotten nothing specific about it. Rob went back in and finished his rack. He had like 2 more plays after. They were looking at his ankle, and I noticed he did have tape on his ankle at the end of practice, but he was walking around, got on the card. So if they have any more information for me, we'll probably let you know the next time around. Yes, LB was, Bruce, do you remember LeBron's ankle? So yeah, it was I think it was a mild high ankle sprain, and so he's going to be kind of week to week. I was told that he responded really well to his early initial treatments, and so they're confident that we'll be able to get him back during this preseason at some time. I don't know if it's going to be for this game, but I'm hopeful that he'll be back for the Pittsburgh week in that game.
He is still working on the side. Do you
Yes.
anticipate he'll be back at least for the joint practices?
I hope so. But I was also, told that, if we were playing a regular season game, he would be fine to do that. He would be out there at practice, kind of taking care of it because we are in preseason mode right now. I think, he had some stitches on his, in between his thumb and index finger. And so we just got to make sure that thing's healing up the right way so that no infections happen or there's no setbacks. It's not worth it, to put him in that situation. So, but I think we have a couple of days to see, if we can bandage that up. Cause I know JC would love to be out there at the practice and compete against other guys. And I love what the Texans have done with their wide receiver room and 2 Iowa State guys who I liked, Higgins and anybody remember? And Noel, Jalen Noel. So both of those guys kind of adding to that group with Nico Collins, and I'm sure he would be excited to get out there and go against those guys.
Is injury a result of like airbags deploying?
That's what I understand. Yeah, I think it was, not the initial accident, but it was the airbag deployment, and which kept him safe. But there are things that can arise, from that.
I wanted to ask you, we saw Hunter Renfrow back out there today. Bryson Tremaine had a pretty good looking practice. I mean, we've talked to you about it all summer, but the depth in that receiving room was today just another example of that.
Absolutely. Jalen Coker had another great day. Bryson Tremaine again, just being where he's supposed to be. And playing fast. I think that's the biggest thing is when guys are playing fast, it tells me they know what's going on, that they've been studying and they feel confident. And that's what we've seen out of him. It was great to have Hunter back out there today, running around, getting some one-on-one reps and all that. So it's a very competitive room, and I'm excited to see as we continue to have these preseason opportunities to see that we can count on.
David, is there like clarity as far as the center competition?
We talked to Austin and we talked to Cade Mays. They both did a great job. Austin Corbett's going to be our starting center. And we decided to make that decision knowing that this week going to Houston with the joint practice and then having the game, we felt like those reps, just kind of solidifying who's the starter going to be with Bryce. It's a good time to kind of transition to where he's getting more of those reps versus splitting them day after day. It was really close. I'll be honest. I thought Cade did a fantastic job orchestrating the group when he was out there, getting his snaps off on time, moving people in the run game, anchoring in the pass. I mean, it was a really close competition, and I think Corbett just kind of brings a level of leadership that just kind of edged him out, in my opinion. So, but again, competition brings out the best in both guys, and I was really proud of the way that they competed.
Plans now for Cade moving forward?
I mean, he's going to be all across the line. He's our backup center for now. He also can play guard, so he's a really valuable, really important piece of what we're doing.
Kicker, any clarity there?
Nope, just going to keep letting him kick. We kind of split them halves, had a few more opportunities in the first half for Matt. Ryan had a nice kickoff that he put on the ground in the landing zone and made his field goal, after what seemed to be about 7 or 8 minutes of kind of sitting there, like TV icing the kicker. And then he, finishes it off with a really nice kick. So I'm excited about both guys. Matt did a great job putting the ball on the ground on our kickoffs as well, with some different, types of looks, which I'm excited about. Like one of the highlights of the game really was the way that those guys were able to put the ball on the ground in the landing zone.
Dave,
another injury thing. Any clarity on Chandler Zavala?
Chandler. So Chandler's getting closer to being back out there, doing some non-contact field work. He's doing run-based stuff right now. The hope is to try to get Chandler back during the Pittsburgh week so he can play the game and just get really, really confident and comfortable with where he's at. It's not something that's going to be completely pain-free for a while, but it's something that we're continuing to just like take his lead and take him through the return to play process to get him back out there.
Really active out there today. Xavier looked really active back there. Do you like the way he bounced back from the incident on Friday night?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's got fresh legs. I think he only played, that drive, and so of all the guys, probably the freshest coming out there. And but he bounced back quickly. We had a great conversation afterwards. He knows, he wasn't defensive about it. He was like, I got to be better, and kind of just moved on, and he was ready to work today.
the offense kind of on the air and the defense on the ground. When you have like that sort of kind of evened out practice, how much does that kind of help you kind of teach and also just reiterate players, this is what's good, this is what's bad, sort of thing?
Yeah, it certainly did feel like that. Derek Brown practiced today. That's kind of where the story went with the run game stuff, front side or backside. He was just bringing it every play, and I think the guys kind of feed off of that energy and create some different issues, for us up front. And I was really excited about that. We had some good rushes too. I thought Nick Scorton had a great day. He was all in the pocket consistently, and I think the thing to show the defense is you can play really well, but you give up one big play, it flips the field, and the chances of that drive scoring increase. So it's about the level of consistency across the board, right, with the run game and the pass game, and vice versa for the offense. Like, if we're not making yards in the run game, we're going to be sitting in a lot of second and longs, where we can be balanced and run it some, but we're going to try to get back into a manageable third down situation. And so, and then I just didn't like the way we had a couple of in the last, we had our backed up drill today. You got to get 2 first downs. You start on the -2 yard line, and it's a long way to go. Penalties. We had 2 pre-snap penalties that put us into 2nd and 12s that turned into 3rd and 12, it's really hard to sustain success there. That's something that we, that showed up in the game. I was hoping we could clean that up, and it showed up again in practice today. So it's something that we'll address in the meetings.
Touchdown where Bryce is kind of rolling out, makes the off platform throw. Walk through that play and kind of what you saw about that one.
It was a great rush. I saw Mitchell Evans kind of came back to block. I can't remember who was playing the edge on that play, but basically sat him down on it. So Bryce had to go. He had to leave the pocket. He extended, and Jalen just kind of had an angle, stayed on the angle, and they connected down the field, which was really exciting to see.
Dave, you talk about Jalen, he had a good year for you last year, but then you bring in, T-Mac first round and Hunter Renfrow. I think maybe a lot of us thought maybe he's on the bubble at this point, but I mean, has he made enough plays to make this team, and how do you feel like he's done this?
I mean, hopefully, up to now, like, we're going to play the best guys, and the guys that we can count on, the guys that make plays, the guys that make the catch. I had Tracy Smith's dad, Tater Smith. Tater would always say, a receiver is good is when you throw it to him, they catch it, and Jalen has really showed to be one of the more reliable guys that we have, whether it's contested or he's, open in space, he plays strong to the ball, and, he had 2 really amazing plays in a go ball where he went up over JT Broughton and kind of took it, off of his shoulder and finished the play finished on his feet and ran the ball into the end zone. And you keep showing us like that, he's going to be on the field playing. There's no doubt about it. So, we love all of our guys. I have high hopes for this group in general, but that's the nature of competition, and that's what it does. Is all of a sudden you see people elevate and rise and really show who they are.
Did you talk to him like when you guys brought in a couple? Did you talk to him personally, sit down and say, "Hey, listen, I'm bringing in some guys," but
no, not at all. I mean, it's just the nature of what we're doing, and between Dan and I, like, we are going to try to challenge our roster in every which way possible in free agency, in the draft. After we go through the preseason, we kind of evaluate who's all out there, who do we have on our team, and who are the guys out there. Like, that's the nature of it, and so we don't really, take that time to kind of address that with our players. It's just like, hey, look around. There's a lot of competition here. You got to go up, and that's really what we hope for.
Competition. Jimmy Horn Jr. has had a pretty good camp. Yeah. He was kind of low on the depth chart. How much stock do you put on that opening depth chart, and then how do you communicate that to a young guy like Jimmy?
Honestly, it's just pushing him to grow every day. Show us that we have to have you here. Show us that we have to put you on the field. Show us that we can count on you. And those are things that he's taking strides in, and that he's really competing. He's one of the first guys in the building. He's give love to Keyshawn Coleman, one of our quality control coaches, who is constantly with Jimmy before, after practice, after meetings. He's working the right way. It reminds me of a young David Moore, 7th round pick out of East Central Oklahoma. And I spent every second that I could with David Moore for about 2 years, to the point where now he's had a really successful career, on a couple of different teams. But it's that type of work. It's that type of development and mindset that Jimmy has, that he wants it, and that goes really far with us.
Well, look at that, Q. Jalen Copeland. Told y'all. I told y'all.
That beat was hard.
Hey, Kool-Aid, can you hear me?
What's going on with you, man? How everybody doing today?
Good.
Doing good.
Before y'all get started, let me hit this super chat. He said, we keep adding toys to the offense. Wide receivers and running backs are loaded. I would expect the offense to carry the defense. We will see. So, first and foremost, how y'all boys feeling and what y'all think about so far the talent that has been put together here, or anything that y'all want to speak on?
Feeling good about it.
Okay. Oh, the talent's great. Like I said, the bank robbery, we ain't got. I don't know. I'm not sure about that trigger man on the stagecoach. I'm just not sure. After that, we straight.
Oh my goodness! Oh wow! Already. Oh wow!
Dude, that trigger man better be on point when we run out with these bags. That's all I'm saying. Had that motherfucker in drive.
When you say trigger man, what do you speak of? I'm not too familiar with you.
Okay, the trigger man control the whole robbery. Okay, if you trying to get this money, aka a Super Bowl, trigger man, he got to be on point. We run out this bank, we ain't even looking back. He got us. We get the motherfucking stagecoach and ride the fuck off. Trigger man got to be on point, man.
Dougie, what you got to say about that?
Kool-Aid, yeah, Kool-Aid, go ahead and sit back. Sit back.
Sit
back. Yeah, Kool-Aid.
What you got to say about that, Dougie?
So look, you want to know what I got to say? You was cheesing from ear to ear on Friday night. I heard you say Bryce's name a couple times, did you not?
Yeah, he did good. So I'm gonna speak.
No, BJ, not BJ. I'm staying in my lane. I ain't came to you yet. So what you got to say, Kool-Aid? What you say, Kool-Aid?
I call a spade a spade. He did good Friday.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
He did good Friday. He made some passes Friday on the second drive. But
Correct.
I also keep it in full perspective. It was against some 2s and 3s. So
okay. So let's transition. You said you watched the show yesterday. And hold on, real quick. Shout out to Wally. I think I hear Wally. I'm driving. He did a great job this morning. I checked about 15 minutes and laid back down. I seen it was still live. But he did a great job this morning. But on yesterday, whenever I had my show, what did I say about Bryce heading to Houston? I said it's bigger than just week 2 of the preseason. This is bigger than whenever he played CJ Stroud. This is who will be the better quarterback in year 3? Who can show more growth in year 3? Then I even said, when you look at it, Bryce can't go down to Houston and have a bad showing in joint practice, because then the tea leaves are going to be trickling down, going back to Charlotte. Like I said, I'll be in North Carolina. I won't be in Texas. I said, if I was in Texas, I would have had full coverage for you. But this is the thing for me. I think Bryce is going to show something that CJ Stroud can't do. And what I mean by this one statistic is, if you look at back what CJ Stroud struggled with when he was at Ohio State, was throwing underneath pressure. And that showed, I want to say it showed 2 games before he played Baltimore, but it really showed when he played the Baltimore Ravens at home. And I don't think they scored at all that particular game. That was one of his worst games ever. Bryce has had a couple of bad games as well. But again, I think we will really see what type of quarterback we have this week. Then that also goes with the talent when you want to say with the team. This week is the week where you have people want to say dress rehearsal, whatever you want to call it. This is the week where you're going to really see what this team can possibly do going against a great defense and going against a top 15 offense in Houston, going in enemy territory.
Okay.
Dougie, I don't believe you. And let me tell you why.
What you mean? Whoa. What you mean you don't believe me?
First of all, you started the sentence off by saying literally, we're going to see who's going to be the better quarterback in the year 3, I can already tell you who the nigga that made the playoffs twice is already the better quarterback.
That's what you got me. That's why you got me.
Come on,
No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead. No.
Dude, Dougie, in year 3, Bryce damn near got to make the damn NFC Championship in year 3 to match that shit.
No, Q. Finish your point, and then I hear Howard trying to interrupt you. Finish your point.
You know
and
what?
I want to
I
hear
see
what
what you're
BJ.
doing. I'm gonna mute up. I see what you're doing.
Because now we're gonna isolate it. We're gonna isolate it. Go ahead, Kool-Aid. Come on.
So, in a nutshell, you're saying, hey, we trying to see if he got the skill level to be on the same level, because CJ Stroud is the hill that he can't seem to ever catch up to. And so everybody wants to see number 1 and number 2 somehow be on the same level. And
They're not.
I don't agree that them boys are on the same level. I don't think they will ever
At
be
all.
on the same level.
At all.
So Kool-Aid, can I ask this question? Did I ever say, whenever I said my soliloquy or statement, that they're on the same level? Did I ever say that?
No. You never said.
No, you said in year 3 to
You said
on the
year
same
3,
level.
he gonna be better.
You're
going to see who's going to be better in year 3. Is what
in
you
year
said.
3. I didn't say 1, 2, and 3. I said we're
But
going to see
Dougie,
who's the better quarterback.
Bryce got to carry a big payo to match that shit. He got to match that
He
shit.
he got a lot to do to catch up. He got a lot to do to catch up.
That's why I say NFC
He got a lot
Championship.
to
But
do. Ain't no
you
year
matching.
3
You
or
ain't
nothing like
matching.
that.
Hold on,
Howard.
Let me transition to BJ.
Okay.
Let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Jaden Daniels is what tier is he, or what ranking is he right now in quarterbacks?
He's
Probably
a
top
mid-level
10.
quarterback. He's mid-level in front of Bryce for sure.
No, the question I asked you is Jaden Daniels. What
Mhm.
ranking are you giving him as quarterback?
I have to go through the whole shit. I'll say minimum
No,
top 15, probably 10.
Somewhere in there.
So you tell me Jaden Daniels right now is number 15 in the league.
I said 15, 10-ish, maybe, depending on the list. You see, I see what you're doing. I see
1 through
what you're
15.
doing.
Hold up. 1 through 15. 1 through 15.
You got to set a criteria on how you're going to judge these boys.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
once you do that,
It's a reason why I would say right now going into this season, Jaden Daniels is a top 10 quarterback based on what he did. Answer my question.
Yeah.
So let's just say he regressed going into this season. You know what I'm saying? And the question and the statement that I made, I'm not negating anything from year 1 and year 2. Right? The statement that I made, I want to see who's the better quarterback in year 3. Reason why I say that is because you will be able to see what type of product you have in 3 years when it comes to a draft pick.
Oh, see, Dougie.
You know what, Dougie? You gotta reclassify regress. You gotta reclassify regress.
Come on, see,
Okay,
Dougie.
go ahead.
Can I
See,
finish my
Dougie.
point?
See, Dougie. Let me see.
Let's look what Q just said about Icky.
Hold up, see, Dougie. Let me say something to you, dog.
Go ahead, Howard.
You keep on all this, man. Come on, see, Dougie. You keep moving the bar, moving.
I'm surprised at him. I'm really surprised.
Hold up now. Hold up, see, Dougie.
Move the bar.
Right? I'm saying you move the bar as far as years. No, hold up. As far as years. No, as far as years is concerned. You're telling us now, right here, to wait till this year to see what now, not the other quarterback.
Did I say wait?
Yeah.
I say the word, when did I say wait?
Well, okay, year 3.
Wait.
Okay, take wait away. Take away. I feel like you do. Hold on. You're saying year 3, right?
Year 3.
This is year 3, right? See, Dougie, come on. Let's not be elementary about this crap now. Come on now. You stop all this mess. Come on now, see, Dougie, you my dog. I'm just saying, it ain't fair to the other quarterbacks who's doing their thing. For them now, we have to wait to see what Bryce can do in year 3. That ain't fair. I mean, that's not fair,
Howard,
man.
That's not what I said, Howard.
What are you saying? That's all. That's what I got out of it, Dougie. That's what I got out of it, man.
That's what you got out of it.
Yes, sir.
This goes back to before you had Quantum on. When me, you, Kendall, we were on. You asked me about Bryce. What did it? Did I change anything up? I just went a little bit deeper, and I said No, his record does not reflect what you want. But I said year 3, you should be able to see the product that you're supposed to be having. No, it doesn't negate him being number 1 pick. Did I not say this? I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
excusing anything that he did. I think Howard is still stuck on me being a Bryce supporter.
No,
and
no,
not
no, no, it's
being
not. I'm just going off
positive
what you
of
said.
it.
I'm just going off what you said, man.
What Howard is trying to say, and if I could put it in the words form, he's saying, you saying let's judge them all on year 3 on an equal playing field, and Howard is telling you they're not on an equal playing field to even be judged on, because these guys have been producing year after year since they got into the NFL, and he hasn't. That's what he's trying to tell you. Am I right about that, Howard? Or am I
Oh, you're absolutely right. That's why I say it's not fair to those guys
Okay,
to have
so
to
hold
wait.
on,
You know,
Howard, now you're going to say I'm picking at you, but we're going to keep it a whole beam.
there you
All the
go. Come on,
quarterbacks.
go ahead,
No,
man. Go ahead.
see, because you know where I'm going. You know
Yeah, I
where
know
I'm
where you're
going.
going. I know exactly where you're going. But go ahead.
So let's be honest. Out of all the quarterbacks in that
Mhm.
draft class, it's only one that you can say is better than him. And I will
Right.
take credit. You say put you on Anthony Richardson, I will take that. I
Right.
just told you to look
Right.
at the young man. But what is the number one thing that I told you? I said he's going to crash out because he wants to be
Mhm.
Cam Newton, and his body would not
Right.
allow him to, based off of what he did in
Well,
high school,
yeah.
and he cannot
Right.
be Superman.
You see how
So
you
then,
hold up. You see how you changed this on me? You were saying
see,
everything about Bryce Young. Now you changed it on me,
okay.
but it's fine. I'll deal with it. Come on, talk to me. Come on,
The
you
question,
changed it on me now. That's bad, man.
Howard, the question that I asked is, I said, out of all the quarterbacks out of that class, it's only one
Mhm.
that's better than Bryce right now. I didn't
Right.
change up on
So
you at
how
all.
did you
That's a
get
fact.
off of what we was just talking about to this? Because of
It's
what I
the
said?
quarterback. No, because you said play on an even playing field. Only
Right.
only thing I can compare him to is the quarterbacks that came out of his class. Am I right or
Okay.
wrong?
Okay, yes. Now. Injuries, if you want to count that, it's whatever, that's a failure. Yeah, injuries is a failure. Do I think that
We'll take out
do
your
I
boy.
think do
We'll
I
take out your
think
boy.
hold on. Okay, we'll take out Anthony Richardson. So
Will
now
Levis.
what you were
Will
saying,
Levis, they already got his replacement.
yeah, Will Levis didn't pan out. He didn't pan out, but he didn't have no injuries. He didn't have no
Yes,
injuries
he
either.
does have an
But
injury. He had two. Whoa, Howard. He can't play this year because of his shoulder, and he had an injury last year.
Oh my
didn't
God, he's
didn't he
here.
get but okay.
What you say, BJ? BJ, what you
Hold
say?
up, PPP.
Nah, he's here. Not you, him. He's here.
You call the man he? You call him he now, right?
I'm here.
PPP, you're he now. Okay, he.
Dropping that. My bad, BJ.
Greetings, I'm here.
Hey, PJ.
This is
Hold
funny.
up.
This shit funny.
When you said that, BJ, you sound like a person. This person used to beat you, and now you just call him he.
BJ, this is the one thing that I would take this statement, Kool-Aid and the GOAT, when they said they see I'm playing an even playing field. I'm not jumping all in like they said I was on Bryce. I'm straight down the line, and it is what it is. And I appreciate them saying and seeing that I'm being even. I'm not getting emotional about it. I am literally giving you stats. I haven't said anything
you
based on
playing the
emotion.
fence just in case.
No,
I got you.
No,
You
I'm
playing
not,
the
BJ.
fence.
BJ, I'm giving you not feelings. I'm giving you actual
Look,
stats. What feelings did I give you? What
Look,
feelings
look.
did I give you?
Look, I'm telling you, in order to equate what you said, the first 3 years, he got to go NFC Championship fourth quarter, nail biter.
All kind of stuff,
fucking
man.
equate to the 3 years, whatever CJ do next
I
year.
agree. So BJ, I don't disagree with you at all with the segment that you said. That's the reason, like I said, he has set up. What's his name? Howard just said that the great example of saying on an even playing field. There's an even playing field now because you can't say, oh, Bryce doesn't have this, CJ has this. CJ has lost things and Bryce has gained things for his defense and as a weapon. So there's a even playing field now because they've both been in the league. They both know how the league goes.
No, it's not an even
No,
playing field.
you
Doug,
can't do
because
that,
the
man.
Texans
You can't
was
do that,
trash.
man.
How did they
Yeah,
get CJ?
man,
How did they get CJ? If they weren't playing, all right.
Hold on. Now, BJ, I'm not talking about prior. I'm talking about while they're here in the league.
Well, you said the last 3 years. So I mean, is that right? I mean,
So BJ, when I'm talking about counting this year, I wasn't talking about prior because they both weren't in the league 3 years ago. I'm talking about while they're in the league. It's an equal playing field. That's where I was getting at.
I mean, it was the Texans 2 years ago. I mean, were they really that much better than us for real?
I think the issue here.
Go ahead, PPP.
Yeah, I think the issue here is the inability to understand the difference in organizational operations.
Oh, so you're just saying in a pretty way you don't understand what's going on. That's what you said.
No, well, I'm saying in a nice way. I don't think y'all don't understand. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So when you look at what the Texans were able to do in 1 year, they were able to lay down a foundation of a head coach that was competent, front office that got behind his.
I'm sorry.
So Dan Canales ain't competent. That's what you're saying?
My brother,
He meant Frank Wright. He meant Frank Wright.
There you go.
Frank Wright.
Okay.
He's saying fuck Canales. That's what he's doing. He's saying fuck Canales. Okay.
No. I'm actually not saying that. I believe that if you would have put Canales at the time slot that we got Frank Wright, I think we would have been able to right the ship a little bit quicker. But be that as it may, I believe that we are, in fact, about a year or two behind where the Texans have already accomplished. So I think that this year is going to be the year that you do see, in fact, the Panthers make it to the playoffs. Yes, I said it.
Playoffs?
Yes, sir. No.
Frank Wright. I mean, a Super Bowl winning coach. You talk like he wasn't.
A Super Bowl winning coach that got fired a year prior, the same way he got fired from Carolina. I wonder why.
With a meddling owner that was trying to dip his hands into the damn pot every chance the man gets. So I mean, come on, bro.
Oh well.
That was all well.
I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you no more.
I don't like you
I used to
either.
like your ass.
Yeah, I don't like you either. You barbecue built nigga. I don't like you either.
All right. Hey,
Lord have mercy.
Hey, can we have a serious conversation?
Oh, I thought that's what we were having. I thought that's what we were having.
No, what I'm trying to say is this: we're having a circular argument, right?
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is this: we can all agree that every year is a single year called a team change. Therefore, we will grade Bryce based on this year. Talking about the years past are great for arguing, but we can zero it out. It's 0-0, and we go week by week, and then judge him by his play this year. And if his play
you said that this
better,
morning.
Yeah, we have to do that because
You
what
said
I'm
that this
trying
morning.
to say, reason why I said it for this reason. We're having a circular argument and dividing the fan base for no reason.
No, sir. We're not having a circular argument and dividing the fan base. The fan base was divided long time ago. So don't think that this conversation is doing anything.
Well, love to hear how.
I do not agree
Don't you
with
sit
that.
up there and lie that Kool-Aid.
I do not agree. I do.
I agree with that. I do agree with that.
Split the goddamn fan base directly down the middle. No.
Who did?
Bryce
Young split. Hold on.
No, the Brass did. Scott Fitterer, David Temper did that whenever they didn't choose CJ Stroud, and people wanted CJ Stroud because you had Bryce versus CJ.
So hold on.
People gave Bryce a chance, and his terrible play that first year caused some people to say I like him, and it caused some people to say fuck.
That didn't look like 50-50 to me.
Hold on. Is it the person who was forced to come here? Is it his fault or was it the idiot?
Now we forced his ass.
You want to say that? The idiot who brought him here. Bryce Young did not have an option whether he was gonna come or not.
No bullshit, me Prime.
No. We ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna blame the person.
Oh, now Bryce is victim.
No, he a victim.
See,
here's
the problem. Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me talk to
Thank you.
All right.
I want to get a fact across here. C. Dougie said that Bryce was the second best quarterback. Well, that's not true. Fourth round pick was Aiden O'Connell, and he's got 7 wins. He's got one more win than Bryce.
Who'd you say?
Right now, Aiden O'Connell's the second best.
I love Aiden O'Connell, but he ain't need to be in this conversation right now.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But he got more wins.
Hold on, Q. Can I address that, Andrew? I wasn't talking about wins.
Prime, you
didn't say nothing about wins. didn't
What
say
you say?
nothing
What you
about
said, Q?
wins.
But see, Dougie, how the hell is he gonna pass CJ in 1 year without wins?
Nobody didn't say it. You know what,
But
BJ?
I'm saying it. I'm
You
saying
want to
it.
have a circle of
BJ,
argument. See, you see this?
BJ,
You
this is
see
a
this?
question I gotta
How?
ask because I'll take a tour.
All right.
What part
Jesus.
of you in Georgia? I'll be driving through Georgia
Yes.
on Wednesday. So I'll be stopping by. We can hash this
Yeah.
out face to face.
Yeah.
We gonna hash it
Yeah.
out face to face.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll
Yeah.
be
If it's
driving.
Krispy
yeah.
Kreme,
Just pull over right there in
nah,
Kanye and just
nah.
whoop
If
his
ain't
behind, Dougie.
if it ain't no
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme involved, I ain't with it.
Oh, sweet tooth nigga.
You
Yeah.
damn right. I know you got a nerve to be talking. You got a big nerve. You got a big nerve.
You got that
Y'all
right, because
boy.
I got my gelato right here. I got my
See,
gelato
Boy,
right
y'all
here.
a mess. Y'all a mess. Y'all a mess. Hey, listen.
Kool-Aid, go
All
ahead
right.
and get PPP like you wanted to. I just wanted to say I
Go
know
ahead.
what Andrew was saying. I wasn't talking about wins. I'm just saying
All
in
right.
that draft class.
After
Dude, you
Q,
could do
I
a
want
lot
to
of
say.
draft class. They trash at quarterback, bro. Come on,
Go
man.
ahead, Q. Go ahead, Q.
We gave up 2 1s for this guy.
Let
And
me
it's all going to pay
Prime.
off very, very
Go ahead.
soon.
I
Go
want
ahead.
to see
BJ,
that
remember I
Go ahead,
got
payoff.
you.
Q. Go
So
ahead,
BJ,
Q.
so
I got you
are
timestamp.
You said it almost paid off.
we
Th-
never going to hold players because when you draft a Derek Brown, when you draft a JC Horn, you hold them boys
Icky.
accountable. Ike Ekwonu, in his first season, you held him accountable for what he did on the field. So you're telling me that the young fella that you hired to be the face of your franchise and take you in a new direction, you cannot hold him accountable for his skill level and his play on the field, but you can hold everybody else on the team accountable for their lapses or whatever happens on the
Okay.
team.
Okay. If you give me the space and liberty to answer that question, guys, in
Yes,
my
sir.
illustrious career, I was a quality control manager.
Illustrious.
Yeah. Very illustrious. And my duty was to make sure that basically everything ran the proper way. Quality control, right? Now, if I had new hirees that came on board and I didn't have my SOPs correct, which is standard operating procedures, done properly for them, I'm not giving them the tools that's needed for them to excel in the position. So that falls on me as a quality control person for the company. Now, let's just be totally honest. Year one of Icky was good. Year two of Icky was horrible. So
Because
that
of
whole
scheme.
Why
thing
was
about
Because of
that?
that,
scheme.
so so so
Because of
so so
scheme.
so so that
Because of
whole thing,
scheme.
so that whole
Jury's still out.
hey, hold on. But if you're gonna sit up here and say that I had a problem with Icky year one, you're wrong. Because our
I didn't say
scheme,
that.
You
our
couldn't
scheme,
have a
I ain't
problem
saying you
because the
said
nigga
that.
balled out.
I ain't
You
saying
couldn't
you
have
said
him.
that. I'm just saying if you saying that, you're wrong because Icky excelled in the things that he was good at. Now,
Here we
we
go.
bring Bryce Young in. Quality control. Remember, that's what I just said. Quality control. You bring Bryce Young in and you set him up for not success. You put him in a situation where you change the playbook 3 times. Quality control.
No, ain't
Hold on,
that
I
on
don't
the
want to hear that.
quarterback?
I don't want to hear it. No,
Hold
I asked
on a
him
second.
to give
Hold
me
on a
the
second.
space
I'm
and the
after you,
time.
Q.
Let me
I'm after you,
talk.
Q. Go ahead.
Let me
Go ahead.
talk. Let me talk.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm after you, Q. Go
You
ahead.
give him no opportunity to really sit back and get it and ingest it before the season started. So now you're relying on what you drafted him for, to be a quick thinker. And we did
The
see some of
Seattle
those,
game.
and we did see some of those things
Can't believe we're
come into
still
play
talking
with
about
Bryce.
The
Prime,
But if
Seattle
your
game.
quality control
prime,
guy, who is your
He go
head coach, does
prime,
not
Kool-Aid,
provide
give
you
him hey
all the
PPP.
tools necessary,
prime.
Okay.
PPP.
All
I
right.
thought
Put
I
the
Hold
thought
on.
he was
pipe
giving it to him. I
down.
thought he was
Put
giving
the
it to
Kool-Aid,
him.
pipe
go ahead.
Hey,
down.
Red, slow down, Red. Slow down, Red. Slow down, Red.
Prime.
Sorry.
There's
Go ahead.
video documentation of Frank Wright talking about how much Bryce Young had to grasp of the playbook. I don't want to hear that shit that you talking right now. When he went
Okay.
to the podium and he said, "Yeah, this young fella has a grasp. He's a 2-year starter. He's so good at picking up things, and he has a full grasp of the playbook."
So then, who lied? Then Q? Did
He
Frank Wright?
did.
Did Frank Wright
He
lie, or
did.
did the
He
reports?
did.
Or did
No,
the
no, no.
reports? Or
Frank
did the
Wright lied.
reports? Hold on, nigga. Or did the reports?
Wait a
Whoa.
fucking minute.
Or did the
Whoa.
reports that Frank Wright changed the playbook up 3 times.
This man.
He done lost his everlasting mind.
I just want to know what it is, goddamn.
I got
last night. Where's that music at that you played last night? I need you to play them right now.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, Prime.
Yeah.
I thought he was a deacon. I was mistaken.
Hey, hold on a second, guys. See, Prime, this is the thing that divided the actual fan base. So it's like this, and it's true. Now, Icky's second year was bad, and then we did the film study here. A lot of his bad plays was because, and our line coach said it, it was because Bryce.
No, sir. No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir. No, sir.
We
No,
can
sir.
take-
No, sir. No,
Lord
sir.
have
No,
mercy.
no. I'm going to hold you
Lord have
accountable.
mercy.
I'm going to hold you
Hold on,
accountable.
no.
Because
I let you talk. Let me talk.
I had the wonderful Q and Go on my podcast when we played the Jets.
You ain't got to do no name dropping to make your point.
Remember preseason Q? You remember that, right? The first goddamn play, Bryce took a sack because of Icky. I don't want to hear that now.
But hey, hold on now. We watched the whole season. And you know, Prime, I'm gonna invite you to the show, and I'm gonna go over Bryce whole season. I don't want to do that to the young man, because I don't want to do that this year. However,
My brother,
if you really want to do that.
But while
I can
I've
do
done
it, but
that,
it ain't
me, Omar Tillman, and 336 went down the whole all 22.
There you go again with these names dropping. You like the game in a rap. He just dropped names.
You got dang right. Me, Omar Tillman, and 336 went game by game in 2023, 2024, whichever year it was, and we went down every single game of Bryce Young.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And what?
The work has been done. And
all right. You know what? Red Swarm. I'm done. Red Swarm.
We came out with this.
I ain't got time for this.
There were plays. Yes, sir.
I do
distinctually.
I'm gonna hop out because I'm driving.
Right.
I'm driving.
Okay.
I'm about to listen to y'all, so y'all can have
What's
me.
up, nephew?
All right, bro. All right, now, bro. All right.
It's good to see you.
All right, Dougie, man.
All right, man.
All right,
Prime, I
See, this is the
distinctly remember you came on Black Cat at one time and you say, the boy just don't got it. The boy ain't. Hey,
listen, I did say that.
Ye with the mustard seed faith gave up on this nigga.
Come on,
man.
Q.
No, I did because guess what? Listen. There's no disputing that he did, and I always said this.
All right, we
I
go.
always said this. Hold on. Listen to me. I'm not going to sit here and lie about what I see. Okay, I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to give my fair analysis on everything, even though I do believe in Bryce. And listen, I always tell everybody, I want to CJ Stroud, but when we got Bryce, I had to curve my desires to see, okay, this is what the team got. Let's go forward. But I analyzed Bryce. There was some good in Bryce, but there was also some bad. But the bad was not specifically only on Bryce.
But here's the thing. Here's the problem.
No. You got. Hold. Wait. What? Hold.
All right, go ahead.
Before you go past that, do you agree with that statement that there was some bad with Bryce?
Yes.
But thank you.
I do. But here's the thing. Here's the problem. This is what's splitting the fan base. The problem is, I acknowledge that Bryce has some good. The problem is, instead of saying, say it was, I don't know, the first year, say it was 60% bad, 40% good. Everyone wanted to focus on the 40% good and not talk about the 60% bad.
But that's not what I did, though. I didn't do that.
I understand, but there's far too many people that are doing that. I even watched a thing yesterday. It was a clip, right? It was a clip right before I was preparing for the show. They said Bryce had 370-something yards in the game against Denver. You know what they ended up doing? They added his rushing and his passing together. And I'm like, why would you do that? He passed for 200-something yards. He's a quarterback. But no, you tried to make it look good. And this is what pisses everybody off, because they never did that shit for Cam. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so,
yeah, he did.
And Wiley, this is where we're sitting at as a fan base, because they feel most sorry for the boy. And it's more of a storyline when it comes to Bryce Young versus him and his actual talent and being able to uplift the team. Now, just like Justin Long said right here, you can put two people in a room and you can watch film, and we're gonna have two different outputs on what we saw. Just like how me and Quantum sat right there, and I showed a play, And I said, damn, all he had to do was, 10-yard run right there for a touchdown. And Quanah opened my eyes. Quanah said, well, it is preseason, so you don't want him to get hurt. Granted,
no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
The warrior mentality inside of me is saying, fuck that. I'm watching Joe Burrow, all these other boys in preseason make plays, and they worry about injury later. Because if you play scared, you're going to get hurt. You get what I'm saying?
But
the warrior mentality in me says there was a play that was supposed to be made, and it wasn't. But he ends up going out and making a play with his arm. So most people say, well, you can't complain because he still made the touchdown. I'm saying, what's the most efficient way to get the touchdown? You get what I'm saying? Two people are going to be on two different pages every time. It's still a touchdown, but there was a better way of doing it. Like, nigga, versus if you got a wide open 10-yard run or versus scrambling out, damn near almost taking a sack and then having to find somebody in the back of the end zone, the chances and the percentages were there quicker for you to just take that 10-yard run. You get what I'm saying? Now, you're going to take a hit. And that's the problem with a lot of people. They're scared for him to take that hit.
No,
because they don't know.
No, we're actually not, Q. We're actually not. That man took 62 hits in the first year.
Half of them was his fault. And
but he took them, and AR can't seem to take but 2 or 3, and that nigga softer than a
That's where you wrong. Match up AR hits with Bryce is. Match them up. Match them up. Match them up.
You got dang right I brought him up.
Match them up.
You got dang right I brought him up because half of y'all niggas put AR over Bryce.
Why you gotta be? Why you being messy, man?
Bryson's deficiency.
Real messy.
It's not a deficiency though. It's not a deficiency. Bryce Young is officially a dual threat quarterback.
Whoa, you need to cut that shit out, PPP. You need to cut that shit out.
PPP. See,
this
what
took that 10-yard run,
man. Come on, man.
You should have took that 10-yard run, is what you're saying then.
No. What I'm saying is
this.
If
that run if it's there.
Well, hold on.
He can scramble. He ain't dual threat. He can scramble.
See, here's the issue.
That's what you said. I'm telling you what you said.
Hold on.
He's
here's the issue with your assessment. Your assessment is as soon as he hikes the ball, drops back 3, take off.
That's not what I said.
Well, hold on. If that's not it, then let's look at what he did. The dude was looking to the right to see whether or not that defender was going to come off of that crossing route. It was a mesh concept. Once the mesh didn't work, it's time to go ahead and bail out. He saw 2 guys coming from his right, 1 coming from his left, 1 in front of him. He bails out, and some of y'all said that he wasn't quick enough to outrun no DN. That's what some of y'all said.
Oh, man. If that shit wide ass open, yes.
That's what some of y'all said.
Come on, man. All right,
Brian being messy trying to mess up the show. Brian, stop doing that, Brian.
I'm not messing up the show, bro. Listen, hey, that's not my goal to mess up no show, man.
No, what I'm trying to say, you try to start an argument for no reason. We try to have a discussion.
I'm not. So now I'm not able to have a discussion. Is what you're saying?
No. What I'm trying to say is this: you can have a discussion, but you're making outlandish remarks.
I'm making outlandish. Okay, I'll just Wally. I'll be quiet, Wally, and I'll let y'all have the final. I'll let y'all have the whole thought. I won't say nothing about that. No. Because anytime I say something outside of what you believe, I'll say something outlandish.
No, you brought up Anthony Richardson for no reason.
Wally, hold on. Because this is what we're here for. We're here for discussion. We're here for interaction. And the best way to get it is for both sides to be able to openly give their opinion. Now, this is an opinion-based show. You get what I'm saying? This is what we're here for. Now, Wiley, you can't tell somebody, hey,
I wouldn't try to say what I was trying to say was this. He was making a statement, trying to cause a discussion that he knew wasn't, because he knew it wasn't going to be productive to get away from the actual discussion.
Hey, my brother. Hey, Wally.
I think you're smarter. I think you're very smart.
My brother, if you believe that I was trying to have if you believe that I was trying to have a discussion that wasn't going to be productive, I'll just be quiet, my brother, and listen to you.
No, it ain't that. I think what you were trying to do was, I think what you were trying to do.
You say you put up a red herring, PPP.
Well, no, it's listen. Red herring, blue herring, red swarm.
Just like he just
I'm gonna say what I feel, whether or not people like it or not.
Hey, we know that type of nigga. We know it. When he get back in the corner, he try to
Look over there.
Stand up. Stand on your square, nigga.
Oh, really?
Stand on your square,
Hey, my
nigga.
brother, what you think I do? What you think I do all the time? You don't want me to stop.
I'm gonna mute up real quick.
I came in here to piss everybody off today, Q.
Is it pertaining to the conversation we talking about?
It's pertaining right to the topic of the show, and not Bryce Young, but just the show that you put together for this evening.
Okay. Well, hold.
Well, I'll hold that.
I know there's about to be some wild shit right here. So let me get this super chat out the way, and I'm gonna get the fuck out the way. Twos and threes is what what Flame for Jesus said. They're going to play twos and threes versus our ones like Cleveland did, or are they going to play the ones on ones? That's for Thursday's Texas game. I think it's going to be ones on ones. And then the next super chat is you can also compare Bryce to Caleb. They trade the trade will cause those comparisons. Chicago got 4 to 5 starters out of that trade. And then lastly, I'm gonna highlight this before I get the fuck on out the way. See, Dougie is addressing our very own Prime right here, and he said Bryce is not a dual threat quarterback.
Hey, listen.
Really?
Hey, listen. That's where I will always disagree with my brother C. Dougie and anybody else, because Bryce has shown you that. Just because
you know what a dual threat look like, PPP. You know what a dual threat look like.
And just because Frank Wright, just because the one thing about over talking is anybody can do it, but that doesn't mean you make sense. So
I'm making sense. So show me Frank Wright. All right, you go ahead.
Just because Frank Wright limited him from doing those things does not mean that he cannot do it. When you go back and you watch Alabama,
so has Canales limited him? When he benched his black ass?
No, sir. Up under Canales, you actually see him doing more mobile plays than ever before.
Yeah,
well, I come right in here. I come right in here. PPP line. I come right in here to these lines that PPP screw.
As long as you go off that road, you gonna hear all these lines. Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
I come right into PPP line.
You got that right.
We've been blessed. We've been blessed with the bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey,
get you an N92 mask. Yeah. Go get you an N92 mask because it's about to get real stank.
Man, he about as mobile as Jim Kelly. That's how mobile he is. Jim Kelly could get it off in his 20s. Come on, man.
Yeah. I have a question for you, brother.
What's up, Doc?
So, it's man, I'm gonna tell you something. You know how sometimes things just line up perfectly that you say that ain't even a coincidence. That was meant to be. Today, did any of y'all see the article on ESPN? Because I don't want y'all to think that there's some shit that Red Swarm stirring up to try to, slander or put nothing or nobody down. But Q, you asking the question, you raised the topic of talent this evening, right?
Mm-hmm.
And interestingly enough, ESPN put out an article this morning on talent. They did a ranking of NFL future power rankings where they stack up all 32 teams on their long-term talent and the expectations. Man, if that ain't right on time. Now, before somebody think that Red Swarm want to come in here and say the Falcons got all this talent and I want to talk about other teams, I think they actually kind of shitted on the NFC South. They got the Falcons overall ranked at 28. The Panthers overall ranked at 30th. And the Saints overall ranked at 32nd. They sure don't think much of this division. I know they don't think much of us now, but they don't think much of us moving forward either. And
Red?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Can you get the way we at when we sitting at Red?
Yeah, what I was trying to get to. Okay, so let me be clear. I think y'all are embedded in a discussion on Bryce Young right now, as I have been listening. But maybe I'm off the track a little bit. Maybe I'm off road a little bit. But I was just trying to get back to your initial discussion about talent. I mean, I can hold that thought. Ain't no biggie.
Well,
You know
tell
what
us
I'm
where we
saying?
sitting at, Red. Tell us where we sitting at so we can get to the point. Tell us,
go ahead,
Red.
go ahead, Red.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with the ESPN article, but I asked Wiley this morning, and I'm gonna draw these two in together, and y'all take it from there. I asked Wiley because they was having a discussion on the wonderful show he did this morning. Somebody brought up they see y'all as having a top 10 offense this year. So I was in the chat.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I told you to bring your black ass back because I wanted you to explain this to me.
No,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Logic explained it. Logic explained. Hey, Logic explained.
No. Didn't now one of y'all explain to me?
I will explain it to
Tell me
you now.
what your expectations is, but ain't nobody told me what you did that's gonna jump you from number 29 or
No, sir.
28
No, sir.
to top 10, and I still want to hear it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
This gonna be good.
All right.
Apparently, it's Ted McGillen.
Hey, so what I said was
gotta be
this.
Jalen.
So what I said was this. If you look at, and we was breaking down the stats. So the problem with our offense last year was three main things. I believe Bryce, if you look at the last games he started, the bad passes, that was an 18.9%, is going to go down. They'll go down to around, I say it's bad passes, maybe 6-8%. Go in half, right? So if that happens, yards after the catch, we address that with better receivers that actually can actually gain yards after the catch. Also, drops. Last year we had a lot of problems with drops, and mainly our drops came from Leggett, what's his name, David Moore, and one more person. Sanders had like 4 drops. It was an average of 2.7 drops per game, right? So those guys been on the bag machines all doggone off season. So if we can drop that down, and that actually had us in an 87th percentile, we can drop that down to half of that. That's 1 point something. We'll actually be in the 90th percentile. That's good to go. Now the last thing to address that we had to get us in that was the running back room. The running back room, we got 2,000-yard backs now, and our offensive line got a whole year continuity with all the players. With that, last year we averaged 21 points, I think 7 or 2 points per game. We said to get to a top 10 offense, we have to get to between 25 to 28 points per game. We said in order to do that, that's 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals per game. Can we do that with our current roster? Yes, we can do that. How? I believe we can either go rush for 2 touchdowns or throw 2 touchdowns in a game, and the other we'll actually
look at D'Angelo rubbing his head. He said, "What the fuck is this nigga talking
28
about?"
28 points. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me tell you something, Q. Wiley done did all that talking. To me, it's as simple
last
as
year
this.
the Bucks had top 10. They had 28.5.
Wiley done did all that talking. To me, it's simple.
A rising tide raises all ships.
He say top 10. To me, that means it's gonna be one of the 10 teams that's in top offense in the NFL.
Correct.
So who out of Baltimore, Detroit, Tampa Bay, San Francisco, Green Bay, Atlanta, Washington, Philadelphia, Cincinnati are you gonna be better on offense in order to knock one of them out of the top 10 and you move in the top 10? And listen, I ain't even talking about the 16 other teams.
Yes.
That had good offenses ahead of yours, but I'm just talking about them 10 that you're gonna knock out the top 10. Tell me who, Wiley.
The Falcons.
They weren't in the top 10.
Oh yes, they are.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah, the Falcons.
Hey,
look.
If I could, I just want to read something to you guys. That I think
Lord.
that I think is gonna put the paint where it ain't.
Is it a scripture?
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it a scripture?
No, but I could read one.
I know you can do that. I know you can do
that. A dual threat quarterback in football is a player who is skilled at both passing and running with the ball. Now let's go down. Passing ability, like any quarterback, a dual threat quarterback must be able to throw accurately and effectively to various parts of the field, including short, middle, and long passes. Running ability. Hold on, wait a second. Wait,
I can save you. I can save you. You're right about Bryce Young being a dual threat quarterback.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'm not.
Okay, so look at it like this, BJ. Patrick Mahomes is a dual threat quarterback.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He does not run.
No, he ain't. He's not.
He has the ability to run.
No, he's not. No, he's not. A dual threat quarterback. You need to stop it, Q.
He has the ability to do it.
The ability when the calls for it, but
he can do it, Q. He can do it, Q. He can do it, Q. But I wouldn't look at him as a dual threat. I don't think Bryce is a dual threat.
He looks like a dual threat because he manipulates the defense. He looks like a dual threat. He manipulates.
Yes, he can scramble, but that's not a.
He's a manipulator, bro.
Q, we can't see your face, Q.
Quarterback.
He's a manipulator.
The comments in your face.
Hey, man. He can scramble. He's not a dual threat.
Come on, man. Y'all need to stop.
Yes, he is. Listen.
Okay, PPP.
Listen. Hold on.
Other than Bryce, tell me who you think is a dual threat quarterback other than Bryce. Go ahead.
Kyler Murray.
Oh, he is definitely not no damn Kyler Murray. He fucked up. Kyler Murray run damn near 4-4, 4-3.
Caleb Williams.
Quarterback. I don't look at Caleb. I don't do man. That's not a dual threat quarterback. Yeah, you need to. I don't think you understand what a dual threat quarterback. That's not. Those are not dual threat quarterbacks.
Hold on, sir. Google version.
I don't need Google. I know what I saw. Okay,
those are not dual threat quarterbacks. They
a dual threat quarterback.
Right, you got to define what a dual threat quarterback is. But those guys they're not dual threat quarterbacks.
I'm trying to give you the definition, sir, but y'all keep talking over me.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, PPP. Go ahead.
But Prime, check this out. To make it simple, why don't you read what a quarterback that can scramble? What's that definition?
Excuse me, sir.
I think you'll find your definition.
That's a mobile quarterback. He's a they are mobile quarterback.
He ain't no better than Jameis Winston. Y'all need to cut this shit out.
Do y'all want to learn?
No, he better. I'm not gonna do him like that. He better than
Jameis Winston might be better than him running while you bullshit.
No, hell no.
Oh, yes. So you better watch the video.
So I want to put this in full
I'm not going to do that.
Real quick.
I will.
I want to put this in full perspective. Justin Herbert is a pocket quarterback. You have
he can
Josh
run
Allen. No, Justin Herbert can't.
Yes, he can.
Just like Bryce when needed.
Justin Herbert can run.
When ain't nothing there.
I'm trying to get some way, nigga. Damn.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
You can't get nothing out.
God damn. Justin Herbert's style is predicated off of him making plays from the pocket. Now, Josh Allen is a dual threat quarterback style of quarterback where he makes plays with his legs as well as his arms. What PPP is saying about Bryce Young is even though he doesn't make many plays with his feet, he has the ability to do it. Versus some quarterbacks that you see, they can't run out the fucking pocket at all. You get what I'm saying? They can't.
That don't make him a dual threat.
Can I say something, Q? It's a lot of quarterbacks. It's a lot of quarterbacks that can make plays with their feet this day and age. It ain't many statues. It's in the NFL right now. You know what I'm saying? Joe Burrow can run when he want to, but you wouldn't consider him a dual threat quarterback. Joe Burrow can run.
When the nigga putting up close to 5,000 yards from the pocket, he ain't no damn dual threat. I can tell you that now.
All right, man. You know what? You got it. Because a dual threat is you just as effective running or passing the ball when that bitch snaps.
Right. That's a Lamar.
It's not.
Hence the word duel. Hence the word duel.
Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen.
What does the word duel mean?
Hold on.
What does the word duel mean, PPP? You damn near as strong as one as the other, and Bryce is sorely lacking on passing and rushing. Come on, bro.
Excuse me, sir. Do you want me to look up the definition of duel?
I don't need to see it. You go ahead and tell me.
Okay, give me 1 second, sir.
While you're doing that, BJ, what I'm saying is when it comes to this dual threat conversation, when you got somebody like a Patrick Mahomes that'll give you 200 to 300 yards rushing, it's not enough to be predicated as a full-on mobile quarterback dual threat. You get what I'm saying? He can do it to save himself to move the chains here and there, but he's not predicated on doing it every single series.
Right,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, I agree. I agree with that
Patrick Mahomes has enough command of the offense to manipulate shit and then make his little run. That don't make him dual threat. He's smart as shit.
Okay,
that's all that is.
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay, hold on. Okay, well, check this out. It's mighty strange that you say that he has that much pull on the offense that he can do those things. If you go back and you watch that Buccaneers game where Bryce Young threw the ball to Adam Thielen in a touchdown, it wasn't the deep one, it was a more shorter one. The safety was looking at Bryce. Now, the safety is probably like 20, maybe like 15, 20 yards away from Bryce. But as soon as Bryce starts to run up into the pocket, that safety bails out from the end zone, which allows Bryce Young to throw that ball to Adam Thielen. If not, that's covered. So you mean to tell me that watching that right there,
that makes him a dual threat? Right. That don't make him a dual threat quarterback. What the hell are you talking about?
Listen, no. I'm just bringing up a situation, man.
You gonna bring something up? At least have a damn the water full in the pail.
Come on, man.
Can y'all just listen? Now, here's the definition. A dual threat quarterback in American football is one who is proficient at both passing and running with the ball. They are not just limited to throwing passes. They can effectively gain yards by running, making them a versatile offensive weapon.
But the point you missed.
How many plays have they run with him running the ball?
How many design runs? A dual threat quarterback is a quarterback that they're going to have design runs.
Listen. Running ability. A dual threat quarterback can also run with
we
the
ain't
ball.
talking about ability. We like big guy. We got 3 yards to go. We gonna run this play for you. When have they done that? That's a dual threat.
BJ, listen, bro. It says dual threat quarterback can also run.
I don't give a fuck what Google say, nigga.
Hey, hold on. Well, guess what?
I was watching this shit before Google was invented, nigga.
Right.
So stop it.
Right.
I know what I saw.
I got that bars. That's bars right there. Right.
I was watching this shit way before your source.
Well, if that's the case, why you debate me?
It is the case because I'm telling you that's the case.
Why you debate me on why you debate me on a 1 yard passes downfield?
Now you're reaching, going back to other subjects. We can get on that, but we're talking about Bryce being a dual threat quarterback. Omar, get his ass because I'm sick of him right now, Omar. Omar, talk to this man.
You take what you want.
It ain't no wishy-washy.
You want to leave. You want to do your own thing. We going by what the rules say. The rules say that
I ain't give a fuck about the
rules. A dual threat quarterback can also run with the ball, either to gain yards or design runs.
Look, man. Or dual threat is Michael Vick. It's Michael Vick.
Fellas, hold on.
They ain't dual threat.
Y'all both right to a certain extent. Now you got to understand, dual threats, they run. They have the ability to run, but they don't predicate their game. Some of them don't predicate their game on it. Now you have mobile quarterbacks that like Lamar, like all the boys. That's the basis of what they do. Now, dual threat is having the ability. Keyword is ability.
So y'all gonna play that game. Y'all gonna play that game. Okay.
Look at this. Look at the definition.
No, I'm not, BJ.
Look in the chat.
I'm just telling
Look in
you
the
like
chat.
it is.
Look in the chat. I put the definition in the chat. Pull it up. so you can see scramble. Cause y'all can say dual. No, he's just able to scramble.
Right. That's
all it is.
that's right.
That's
right.
Right
And
there.
so, hold on. And hold on. Sunchild. Hold on. The real Sunchild made a great point. Bryce Young can't even outrun some of these damn DNs in the NFL, and you're gonna sit here and say he's a goddamn dual threat quarterback. PPP.
Yeah. When you ever seen a dual threat quarterback run straight to the sideline or beeline to that bitch when he get open? I got the first down. I'm going straight to the sideline.
I don't.
But he
make
dual
no
threat.
excuses. I don't make no excuse for Bryce Young. The little fucker can run. I don't know.
He can run. He can scramble. He can scramble. He can.
I would love for y'all to pull the plays up.
He is very mobile. He is very mobile.
I
But
would
that still
love
don't
for
make you
y'all
a
to
dual
pull
threat
the
quarterback.
plays up. A dual threat is anytime I can take off and take this bitch to the house. He is not that.
Right. That's not what he. That is not what he is.
Is Russell Wilson
A threat is not a first down. A threat is a touchdown. When you
Exactly.
my
brother,
that's your
definition.
That's your okay. It's mine because you use the words dual threat. A threat is passing or rushing, getting a touchdown from any point on the field.
Okay, sir.
That's a dual threat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up?
Okay, so Green Bay Aaron Rodgers in his prime, nobody would say he was a dual threat. But Aaron Rodgers could get low on
But he
you.
could scramble.
Aaron Rodgers could scramble.
But he can scramble.
I think that's the same comparison to Bryce Young. We won't even run Bryce on a QB sneak. So you can't call him a dual
up the middle,
threat.
right?
You won't even
You can't even run. You can't even QB sneak Bryce. How you gonna call him a dual threat? He can't even QB sneak.
He can step up in the pocket and he can scramble.
The smallest quarterback in the league.
Because
are we really?
Bryce Young likes PPP. What
you really?
No, what Bryce likes to do is Bryce is like to run towards the line of scrimmage and still look down the field. That's what made him an extender at Alabama. But sometimes when it's not there, he can take off and run with it, pick up the first down. I don't think that makes you a dual threat because those aren't designed.
So hold on. So Omar. So what does
he was listed as a dual threat.
So what does dual mean?
Dual threat means you are
no. Not dual threat. Not dual threat. What does dual mean?
You can do both just as well.
Hey, can I?
Dual means two. I would say.
How about that?
It's two.
Yeah, you can do two just as well. You said dual.
Simple solution to this debate that we're having.
This is hilarious.
Wow.
So Derek Anderson is and Andy Dalton is a dual threat then. So every quarterback's a dual threat. At that point,
at that point, right. That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, I seen Troy run first downs. Good God.
Today, man, but
yeah,
this is just a simple suggestion.
Peyton Manning was a dual threat.
Go back and look at what Bryce's how he was billed coming out of high school. 247, all of the quarterback ranking and recruiting sites, they all list dual threat quarterbacks and pocket passing quarterbacks. That's all you got to do.
He had weapons there too. He had weapons there.
Yeah, I know where you're going, Red.
He had weapons in college. Now he has weapons now.
Passer or dual threat quarterback.
Exactly.
I'll tell you right
Exactly.
Now he has weapons now. No,
they identify you before you even get the
But here's the thing, Red. Deshaun Watson was listed.
I'll tell you.
Deshaun Watson was listed as a dual threat.
Right. That's what I'm about to say.
Where?
Coming out of high school, there are a lot of quarterbacks that are listed as dual threat quarterbacks that ain't really dual threat quarterbacks.
Well, I'll tell you guys one thing. You may not believe that Bryce Young is dual threat, whatever. I don't care.
Does it matter though,
but hold on, Red. You guys may not say that, but I'm so grateful that the host of this show understands and understood what I meant by what I said, and the tape shows. The tape shows it.
Why does it matter though, PPP? What's your angle?
My only angle was to say that Bryce Young's a dual threat quarterback. That was my only angle.
No. You honestly were going somewhere when you.
No, sir. I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't going anywhere. That's
Matter Day out of California. He was not
my
dual threat
station.
Matter Day, he was not a dual threat, and he under 6 foot for real. You gonna call him dual threat for real? He ain't got no speed. He don't have no size to him.
I thought you were going to say that versatility gives you more in a quarterback. I don't know. And PPP, I'm being honest with you. I refuse to believe that you made that statement just for the sake of making that statement. I know you better than that.
Now, PPP made that statement that add more validity to his Bryce argument. That's why he made that statement.
Yeah, I mean, it was just allowing you all to see that Bryce Young not only because we were talking about the play that Q was talking about that he could have ran for the 10-yard touchdown, but I was saying that he was looking to the right on this mesh concept to seeing if his guy was going to get open. And after he realized he wasn't, he bailed out, was able to get around the DN. They both collided to each other, and he was able to run in direct traffic. So, I mean, we start to see these things
seen
happen.
Bubby Bristol do that shit in Pittsburgh. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, we start to see these things happen last year. We saw it inside the Giants game. We saw it inside of the we saw this a little bit inside of the Chiefs game. We saw it a lot inside the I wasn't done. We saw it a lot inside of the Arizona Cardinals game, and we also saw it inside the Atlanta Falcons game. So if you guys are telling me that he's not that, well, tell me what that was then.
Now, PPP, I'm gonna put this up on the screen. I typed in, like I said, and I went to a couple of different things. Dual threat quarterbacks in the NFL, and then there's a bunch of people that, like I said, they put some of these guys in categories that you don't like, just like D'Angelo was saying. Well, if that's the case, Joe Burrow is a dual threat.
Right.
They got him listed right here already as a dual threat quarterback. And the first thing that they say, Joe Burrow does not necessarily fit the prototype for a dual threat quarterback in the NFL, but being a dual threat player is a function of his situation. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
His skill set is he has the skill set to pass from the pocket, but he also has the ability when shit break down because he got a terrible
he can run. He can move.
Terrible offensive line. The nigga be moving.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Y'all know damn well Joe Burrow run better than Bryce. Y'all know damn well.
That's not the point, though.
I know that we just defining like I don't think y'all understanding. I don't agree with PPP with much. But he not wrong in what he's saying when he's saying dual threat right here. It's just there's a difference in mobile quarterback and dual threat. You get what I'm saying?
He's mobile.
There is a difference. We say he's mobile, Q. He's very mobile.
Listed as a dual threat quarterback.
What I'm saying,
I think he was coming out of high school. He was coming out of high school. He was labeled as that.
Just listen for a second. Stop hollering. On any given play, if he has the ability to take off and get a first down,
it's a first down now. Oh, okay. All right.
So I would say
God damn, you can't wait. Fuck it. Y'all got it, dog. I ain't arguing with y'all niggas, man.
If everybody covered and all the defensive linemen just shifted one way and he run to the left or the right and just go run out of bounds, that don't make him a dual threat because he got the fucking first down.
What I'm saying is some niggas can't even get a fucking first down in the
But
NFL.
dude, that's the most of his rushing yards has come from that.
But Q, hold on. At this day and age in the NFL, what quarterback can't get a damn first down running? No more Peyton Manning. Hold on, Peyton Manning and Tom Brady gone. They gone. All them boys can move this day and age. Go ahead.
You gotta evolve with the NFL. This is a new look NFL. Nobody is out there looking at Jared Goff trying to get a fucking first down running.
Okay, Jared Goff, I give you that. Matt Stafford. And Matt Stafford. I give them two. You can't name five. You can't name five.
That can do that.
You can't name five. I guarantee you can't name five Jared Goffs and Matthew Stafford.
Come on, man.
You can't name five.
Joe Flacco. And Sam Darnold.
Examine yourself. You done got
Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold can run. Hold on, Sam Darnold can run. What you talking about?
Sir, you don't look for Sam Darnold. Listen.
Sam Darnold can run. Sam Darnold is faster than Bryce. Sam Darnold. Hold on. Sam Darnold is faster than Bryce Young. Don't you do that? Go ahead.
Listen, D'Angelo. When he ran in 2022 in some of those games, like in that Lions game, don't act like you wasn't surprised to see him doing that.
I wasn't surprised. He did it in USC.
Sam Darnold's game.
He did it in college. What are you talking about, PPP?
But
did you watch him at USC?
He didn't do it with the Jets, sir. And he didn't do it in Carolina his first
Did you watch Sam Darnold at USC, PPP? He could run the ball. He could run. Sam Darnold.
Listen to what I'm telling you, man. I'm talking about the NFL, which is a higher level.
He
Never
did do
mind.
it
Don't
in
worry about
Carolina.
it.
No, he did do it in Carolina.
Q,
He
I'm
did
rubbing
do
my
it in
head too,
Carolina.
Q. I'm rubbing my head too,
No,
goddamn.
he did. Hold on. He did
I'm
do
rubbing
it
my
in
goddamn
Carolina
head too.
because, hey, what did they call him? Cam Sam.
You
What did they
started
call
the PPP. Don't be rubbing your head.
Yeah.
They call him
I be
Sam.
trying to teach
They call
niggas, and niggas don't be wanting to listen. God damn.
Because your lesson full of shit. That's why people.
Exactly.
God damn.
It's blasphemous.
All outside the line.
Y'all gotta understand he's not wrong in what he's saying. Y'all might not like it, but the new NFL has changed the ways from the quarterback so much. To technically, he is fucking right.
And see, that technically part was got me because the offensive has changed, and you got to run a little more and be a little more athletic. That does not make you a dual threat.
Right.
Two words, dual and threat. You can do both of them bitches, and you a
that's
threat.
why I brought up
That's
that
it.
play against the Buccaneers.
I don't give a fuck about a play. It's on every play. You that dual.
BJ,
It's on every play. You say dual.
BJ, listen to me, sir. Listen to me, sir.
I'm listening.
If Bryce Young was not a threat to run the ball, that safety would have stayed right. Hear me out, bro. That safety would have stood right there where he was at and defended the pass. But he came from his safety position to try to stop Bryce Young from running.
PPP, you know how many quarterbacks can do that to a safety, PPP?
That damn like button.
Yeah, but guess what? We're talking about Bryce Young. We're not talking about any quarterback. We're talking about Bryce.
on that oil
We're talking about
tonight. He on that
Bryce
oil.
Jerome Young.
He on that holy oil. He on that holy oil tonight. He on that holy oil.
Better sipping it, sipping it.
He back there sipping that holy oil tonight.
Yeah. Talking about bless him.
Yeah.
Pastor done got in the wine.
Q, I'm here, Q. I'm just here, Q. Yeah. I'm
gonna let them have that one because that's one of the ones they'll come back after a while and they'll say, okay, well, technically Prime was right on that one. Now,
I'd never say that. I ain't gonna never say that. I ain't gonna never say that.
Because you stubborn, nigga. That's why.
I got something for you. Is Baker Mayfield a dual threat quarterback?
Yeah, I just put it
according to them, yes. According to them,
yeah.
Baker had
according to them, he is.
He had way more yards than Bryce.
Yeah, I believe
Google.
First downs running.
I believe Baker possesses the ability of.
Oh no! You gotta say that man just told you he had more. Talking about
my answer.
Based off your logic, he's a dual threat quarterback. He's a dual threat quarterback.
Yeah, but just like what Q just read.
But see how crazy that sound.
But
go ahead.
It do sound crazy.
Based on what Q just read. Baker Mayfield is the type of guy, he's gonna sling that ball. He's looking to throw the ball. He's not looking to do with other dual threat quarterbacks who are known dual threat quarterbacks to do. He's looking to throw that ball. But Baker Mayfield can get yards on the ground. He can.
That's what we were saying about Bryce.
Exactly.
That's the exact same thing.
All right, bro.
But listen to what I'm saying, though. Listen to what I'm saying. If you declassify him or you don't classify him as that, you're doing Bryce a disservice. Because
you're doing Baker a disservice. He got more yards to that little motherfucker.
No.
It ran for more first downs too. Hello.
Come on, man. What we doing here, PPP? What we doing? What we doing?
Listen. If you just went ahead and got some stats from this year, remember Bryce Young missed games too. So let's put it in
got benched. Don't leave that part out since he's so dual threat.
Okay. It's hard to hurt right now, my brother.
Average per game. Hello.
Let's see. Let's put up the stat sheet.
Tell the whole story. Tell it all.
I think y'all missing the one word that he's saying. And like I said, I get it. No, it's not dual threat, Buck. It's dual threat ability is what the word ability means that he has the talent to do it. He just doesn't do it, and I think that's going over y'all head.
You know what I'm gonna give you that too. Ability versus the straight up dual threat is two different things.
Right.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to just go stay right.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
Okay.
agree with much, but he's right on what he's saying right there.
Hold on, Q. Hold on. 336 Boston. Hold on, Buck. 336 Boston is telling you who the dual threat quarterbacks is in the chat. Those are the three. I mean, those are the dual threat quarterbacks, man. You can't sit here and tell me that you can't put Bryce in the same sentence as Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts and fucking. Come on, what are we doing here? Those are dual threat quarterbacks.
D'Angelo, listen to me, D'Angelo.
What's up, Quantum?
What you're doing is those are mobile quarterbacks. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, no, those are dual threat quarterbacks. No. What are you talking about, Q? No,
Get off the damn weed, boy.
Red Swarm told you how this shit come through in high school.
Lamar Jackson is a mobile quarterback.
Lamar Jackson is a dual threat. He's a dual threat, Q. He's a dual threat.
He's more predicated on running than he is passing.
Really?
He was the number 2 passer this year.
Wow.
He was number 2 passer this year. Lamar Jackson. How can you be dual threat?
That's what a dual threat look like.
What does Lamar know more for?
Juking
niggas out their socks, ain't it?
Yeah. He had less rushing yards and more passing yards.
Juking niggas out their socks and being number 2 in the league.
I guarantee you, I can go to a Lamar highlight right now, and they got more jukes in that motherfucker.
Dude, you can pull up all the highlights. You can pull up all the highlights. But he number 2 in the league in passing. Okay? So that means dual threat if you put them together. You put them together.
You want to cuss all y'all out.
Why? Go ahead.
Because you niggas ain't getting it, god dang it.
Hey, can you pull up
That man just told you he was number 2 passing in the league, and you talk about his jukes and shit running. Put them together.
Okay.
That's
Since you say that, Cam Newton was the one, the leading passer, and you know he goddamn.
But that's a dual threat. Cam is a dual threat quarterback, though. Cam was a dual threat quarterback.
Come on, man.
So you gonna put Bryce in the same category as Cam? Q?
I want to see him do this.
No, he kept saying the word dual threat ability. Y'all niggas being
they moving the goalposts.
They don't get it, bro.
Yeah, y'all moving y'all moving the goalposts like it's something bitch. Yeah, that's moving the goalposts like it.
I see what y'all doing.
Yeah, I'm moving the goalposts like it.
Dude, Archie Manning was a better dual threat than Bryce. Archie Manning right now is a better dual threat.
It sounds like I've exposed the hearts of people.
You ain't exposed. You exposed yourself tonight. And I'm surprised that you.
Saying dual threat ability that if you don't understand what I'm saying.
No, because PPP, it's the words you're using. Don't call him a dual threat. Just say he's a scrambler. He can run.
No, sir, he's dual threat because the rule. Omar.
No, he's not. He's not dual threat.
So you got to remove your emotions from it.
I have no emotions. I'm a football fan.
Exactly what it is. If that brother can get out of the pocket and get a first down, that's a dual threat quarterback.
I got a question for you.
You just seen him in the preseason game on the run, running the ball and throwing the ball directly in traffic.
He scrambled.
That's dual threat, my brother.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do right here with this with PPP logic. That means 90% of the quarterbacks in the NFL right now are dual threat quarterbacks.
That's what you was trying to tell you, niggas, but you wouldn't listen.
90% of the quarterbacks in the NFL dual threat. What's up?
If you can run a naked bootleg,
that's what he was trying to tell y'all.
If you can run a naked bootleg, you a dual threat quarterback now. If you
naked
bootleg,
I guess the NFL number dual threat quarterbacks.
Come on now, come on. A naked bootleg. Come on, bro. We're talking about.
But that's just what you said. On a naked dual threat, it's a play action. You're rolling out, and you have to make a pass. That's a dual threat.
90% of the NFL.
Steve Smith was a possession wide receiver because you could throw him a jump ball.
I guess it is. Gotta be.
Okay.
We got to change the definition. We got to change the definition of quarterbacks right now.
No, you niggas need to change how y'all thinking. That's what it is.
We have officially changed the damn.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You thinking of the league that what it was 10, 15 years ago. But
Exactly.
It's evolved where every quarterback that's coming in that's being
can I ask you
drafted
a quick question?
is a dual threat practically.
Well, I'm not going to. Well, if that's how y'all want to put it, then everybody do it.
I'm just saying. I don't usually agree.
A lot of guys, but I agree. A lot of guys can scramble this day and age. A lot of quarterbacks can move. Right? They don't have too many statuesque quarterbacks coming out now.
There's no quota. Hold on. There's no quota of yards that signifies what a dual threat is. You can't find it nowhere. Show it to me then. Show it to me.
I'm gonna kill this right now. Shout out to Justin Long.
I just posted on Discord.
Hold on for a minute, Buck. Shout out to Justin Long. Bryce Young is known for scrambling outside the fucking Alabama, and known for scrambling since he's got to the NFL. Now it hasn't helped him in being productive. But that's his game. He's a dual threat quarterback that gets out the pocket.
When in Alabama have they ever called him a dual threat for real? I watched all that shit. They never said it on the broadcast, bro. They never said it.
Did the nigga not scramble? Did he not scramble?
He scrambled, but that don't make him a dual threat. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Okay, all right.
They never called him a dual threat on CBS.
To understand this.
Some of you niggas.
He's mobile. He's not a dual threat.
He's not.
Okay, all right.
Hey,
I'm gonna do a show on dual threats, and we're gonna break this motherfucker
I've seen
down.
Joe Montana, the shit. Everybody cover. He run for 10 yards first down.
They so rattled, bro.
No, you rapping.
I want. If you available tomorrow, Logic, I want you to come up here and explain PPP. If you free tomorrow, we gonna bring everybody back in this motherfucker to explain. What time work for you? What time you free tomorrow?
In the morning.
I'm free. I'm free like around this time right here. I get off at 6, so 6:30ish or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it. 6:30ish. We gonna come back and talk about this shit here.
Y'all have
we
fun
gotta
with that.
bring it. We gotta bring it in full perspective for people, man.
I'm like you, Wiley. Y'all have fun with that.
We just getting dumb. They trying to y'all trying to make us dumb. They
trying to rewrite history. That's what they asses is doing.
No, you niggas stuck in that time capsule I was talking about the other day.
I'm not trying to rewrite history, but I am aware of 2025.
Man,
NFL has evolved so much.
Yeah, we evolved, but y'all evolving damn words in different phrases and shit. Dual threat mean dual threat. You can do both of them hoes. You a threat.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask the host a question?
What's the difference?
So all this discussion and Buck, you ain't the host. I said the host a question.
Oh.
I'm actually talking to Q. But it's okay, Buck. We know who we dealing with, Buck. So here goes my question. So you have some clear and obvious dual threat quarterbacks. And let's just say Josh Allen and Lamar. Then you have some who, may consider something else. Patrick and let me just say Joe Burrow. What the fuck difference does argument make? I mean, does being labeled a dual threat quarterback put you higher up on the hierarchy towards getting you closer to winning a Super Bowl, or does a pocket passing quarterback get you there?
I don't know.
And the reason why I say that, Buck, hold on one last second, and I'll be through. The reason why I'm putting this question to y'all is because I've been listening and doing less talking while y'all been going back and forth, and I feel like I done lost some brain cells because I don't know what the hell y'all arguing about, to be honest.
Here's a good question, though, for real. If you're not doing that quarterback, how does Baker can run all those yards and get into the playoffs?
And this nigga somehow trying to put Baker in the shit. Y'all don't overlook my question.
Oh, come on,
and
man.
fuck what he's talking about Baker, man.
How does he get 40-plus touchdowns?
What difference does it make?
I just want to make a quick point. The PPP real quick.
About Baker Mayfield.
What?
His ass can run too now. Now he's actually better.
He's a dual threat quarterback. He'd get 40 plus touchdowns.
Oh, he not okay. Now Baker Mayfield do it. All right. This is some new shit. Y'all teaching me a lot of shit
According to
tonight.
Google, go look at Google.
I ain't got to Google shit. I know what I saw.
They don't want to do it, my man.
No, you don't want to have reading comprehension. Dual and threat. It's real easy. But y'all niggas, all right, bro. Y'all think y'all funny. I know I ain't crazy.
That's what it means.
So hold on. So BJ, real quick. The threat is
Get
towards
his last
the
word,
defense.
Q. Get
With that
Buck's
person
last word.
acquiring.
See, most of the yards come from not being the threat. Most of the yards from being the defense breaks down and shit, and you gonna run your little ass out of bounds and get the first down. That don't make you a dual threat. Everybody does that, PPP. Everybody.
No, not everybody does not.
Yes,
do
the
that,
fuck
sir.
they do. Yes, the fuck they do.
Thank you.
No,
yes, the fuck they do.
No, they
Even
do.
Jared
No, they
Goff
do
does that shit.
That damn Buck. Well, Buck, you a good sport, Buck.
So you gonna tell me you ain't never seen Jared Goff scramble for a first down multiple times? Are you crazy? And he one of the slowest ones.
Yeah, I got you.
See, y'all trying to give extra credit on some bullshit.
No, sir.
All right, bro.
Yeah. It's okay. I understand you don't believe it. You don't want to evolve.
It's just
you don't want to come into the
now I'm
knowledge
not
of
evolving.
truth.
Now I'm stuck in the past. All right.
Yeah, you are. You're in that time capsule that I've been talking about for
Can I
the
ask you a
past
question?
couple of days.
PPP, is Justin Herbert a dual threat quarterback?
He gotta be.
I believe he has the ability to do it.
Oh no, he got way more ability than Bryce. How you gonna be thinking about it?
Okay, PPP. That's the first time I heard you say that. So you're not calling Bryce a dual threat. He has the ability to be a dual threat. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is this: Bryce Young possesses that ability because when plays break down, he's able to gain yards. He has that ability. And
Okay.
everybody's
word
not
it like that, I'm not
He's
mad.
not
he has the
lying. That's
ability.
what I
Yeah.
say.
If you
But that's
word
what
it,
I'm
don't call him
saying.
Okay, no, I
argue
came
that.
in and you was calling him a dual threat, and that's where I had to draw my line. But he has the ability to run. It's like this. What I wanted to say, Julio Jones, Megatron. We look at those as possession wide receivers. We look at a guy like Steve Smith as a speed wide receiver. But Steve Smith could still be a possession wide receiver. You could still throw a jump ball to Steve Smith. You know what I'm saying? But nobody would list him as a possession receiver just because you have the ability to do it. That's what was throwing me off with what you were saying. But when you put it like that, I can't disagree. He has the ability to run.
So, but here's the thing about it. I was trying to read the definition of it, and the definition says it very, very clearly when you read it. Running abilities it says a dual threat quarterback can also run with the ball to either gain yards on design runs, or to extend plays when passing options are covered.
Dude, Jameis Winston always could do that. Is he a dual threat? PPP. Jameis Winston always, even during the preseason last week, he was running that bitch. Is he a dual threat? PPP.
Why y'all get so bent out of shape when y'all know that Bryce game was predicated on all that running around shit in the fucking backfield?
But that don't make you a dual threat.
How it don't? In his career,
all you do is run around to get more time to get people open. That don't make you a dual threat running up the field.
Oh my gosh!
You extending plays. That don't make you a dual threat.
The nigga ran majority of his college career from the pocket to find motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Open. I don't like
too short to see.
I don't like it no more than you. I don't like it no more than anybody else.
It's painful you to say this. It really is. Yeah.
No. You done turned this man, and I don't like it. You done turned this man.
Turncoat motherfucker.
You done turned this man.
Mahomes.
Like I have been through the 10 stages of grief in this motherfucker.
We know damn well Patrick Mahomes is better running the ball when the shit broke down than Bryce. And none of us call him a dual threat. We don't call him that.
What we're saying is the ability, BJ.
We get that. We get that ability, but whatever. But they ain't running no damn straight plays for his ass to be a dual threat, and you know that.
PPP, you say dual threat ability. Me, BJ, and D'Angelo just say scrambler. And that's the difference.
Yeah, just say that. Say that.
I'm not gonna say that.
We can agree.
Right. I say dual threat ability, nigga.
All right, bro. All right. You had to call me that. Okay, bro. All right.
A scrambling quarterback is a dual threat. That is
it's not.
Okay, hey, D'Angelo.
No, it's not.
Hey, D'Angelo.
No, it ain't.
D'Angelo.
They extending the play. Scrambling is extending the play.
D'Angelo, I drive an F450 every day. Does that make me a truck driver?
It ain't the
No,
right
hell
time.
no.
Hold on, wait.
That's a diesel. That's a diesel.
Yes, it does because
That's a diesel. That's a
truck.
diesel engine.
But that's not a combination vehicle, though. You didn't have to go study to get that goddamn CDL to do
But
to
I
drive
have
that
truck. But I
motherfucker.
have truck driving ability though, Q. I have a
You
truck
do?
driving
No,
ability.
you have a truck.
Got your ass.
He does. Driving ability
Gotcha.
You
for
go to the
four
truck
wheels.
stop with an
He got your
F-450. You
ass.
just a regular nigga with a diesel.
Okay.
What the fuck
Like I
you
said, I
is?
wasn't trying to be funny.
That sound like
I was really
Bryce.
trying to understand
Hurts
this.
is running
I get what you're
quarterback
saying.
kid. Thanks,
He got y'all. He
okay.
got y'all.
No, he don't.
Nah,
Yeah, he do. He really do. He really do. He really
You
do.
knew exactly
Hey,
what we were saying just now.
Hey,
So
hey,
no, he
Q,
don't.
hey, Q.
Fred.
I have a question, Q. I've driven a truck with a trailer. I'm licensed on a truck with a trailer. 10
How often do you
ton,
do
20
it?
ton.
You got him.
How
Okay,
often you do
okay.
it?
I got a master
got him on
driver degree. Am I a
I
truck
asked you a
driver?
You
question,
got a what?
Wiley. How often do you do it? Because if you're doing it multiple times, and yes, you are predicated as a truck driver. But if you're doing it once every blue moon, you're not a truck driver.
And also, if you're hauling a trailer with a Class D license, you are not classified as a CDL or commercial
Sound like
driving
Bryce.
license holder. You just have the ability because you got a tow hitch. That's it.
Q, you done got infected, and I don't like this. You done got infected.
No. I
about
always
this
tell
topic?
it like it is. And like I say, the nigga ain't lying. He said, you got to listen to what the nigga said.
Okay.
He said the ability. And y'all
So
go jump
I
in.
have the ability then. Okay, got it.
You got the ability to be a
Uh-huh.
truck
But
driver.
the ability. But Q, you saying it right. He has the ability, but that does not make you a dual threat quarterback. Just because you have the ability does not make you a dual threat quarterback. That's
But
all
hold
I'm
on.
saying.
But then the test is, do you see it? And we have tape and film of him doing it.
I've hauled.
I can't argue.
All I'm saying
That's all
is this.
bullshit on this.
I've hauled M1s. I've hauled other big vehicles on the back of it. I hauled what's this? All I'm trying to say is
that
all
don't
I'm
make
trying to
no
say-
damn difference.
all
What
I'm
you got
trying
in
to
your license? What the fuck do you have in your pocket in your wallet?
In your pocket. Do you have a license and do you have a medical card, man?
And what is Bryce's Russian resume? Since you asking, what is his Russian resume?
Do you have?
Hey,
Did you
all we
go
gotta do is
through
go to
I'm just saying.
OSU.
Did you go
Google
through
right
a
now.
pre-trip inspection? Did
Yes.
you walk around that motherfucker in cab,
Yes.
out cab,
With his
Yes.
up, down? Okay,
Yes.
if you did that, then you a truck driver. I
But
can't
guess
fuck
what?
with you.
Guess what, Q? I'm not a truck driver.
We know
guess
you
what?
ain't.
No, because I had to do that because I was a mechanic that fixed trucks,
He
motherfucker.
drove a
That's what I'm trying
ton
to
in the
say.
army. I bet you drove a
No, you wasn't one.
Hey,
You know
yeah,
you wasn't one.
I drew a 5 ton. I drew a Hemi. I drew all that shit.
You better be glad you been getting pulled over,
Yeah, I
goddamn.
don't, man.
No,
I don't.
all I'm saying,
You better be glad you been getting pulled over.
DOT put your ass out the damn way.
Hey,
is what
hey,
they
all
say.
I'm saying is this.
Yeah, we gonna see how good you as a driver is. You come down fast.
I don't like PPP no more. I don't like him no more.
Hey, you notice how y'all guys are
Y'all
getting real
stress me
technical
out
on my
today,
ability
boy.
to be a truck driver, but y'all don't do that with Bryce. Y'all.
Because if you listen to what I'm saying the ability. He possesses the ability to do it, and we've seen it play out on tape. Like,
you can't say so if somebody has the ability to do something, if they're not proficient at it, you can't call them that.
okay, but I just told you that there's no standard of yardage that signifies how many yards the person has to have in order to be credited as a dual threat quarterback or the ability to be one.
Because this is that 1 year down, this is that 1 yard down the field deep pass conversation.
Most
exactly what this is.
dual threat. Most.
You know what?
Hold on. I'm finna quantify right here. Most dual threat quarterbacks, if you go back and look, they're at least gonna have 400 to 500 yards rushing every year. A dual threat quarterback. They're gonna have them at least 400 to 500 yards rushing.
Let me ask y'all a question. When Bryce Young, what got Bryce Young selected as the number 1 overall pick? Was it his arm ability or the fact that he was Patrick Mahomes in the ability to get out and rush?
His anticipation. His anticipation was what got him. His brain supposedly. He's able to process. His processor what got him.
Q, I don't know.
They say he could process.
I don't know about none of that about coming out of college, but I will tell you this. I saw the nigga do both. Week 18 against my damn Falcons. That nigga ran the ball.
Hey, I'm just saying, Red,
just saying.
and that's
And I'm
not you.
keeping it 100.
And that's not you. That's not you bloviating. That's what you saw with your own eyes.
Damn sure ain't, because I didn't.
The fact of the matter is,
y'all
the
laid
boy
down that
got
game too,
drafted off of scrambling and running around in the backfield. And niggas say he don't scramble.
Okay, but compare that to Lamar Jackson, who was strictly a dual threat.
Yeah,
in
but that's
college.
the thing. That's the thing. There's levels to it. You can't say
Okay,
that because
and
one
we
nigga
have
do
it-
it
okay.
exceptionally well and one nigga don't. He
But
does
that's
the
the-
same.
I understand what you're saying. There's
No!
levels. There's levels of dual
He
threat.
gonna whoop my ass
I
for saying
understand
what
that,
I
but I
just
think
said.
there's certain levels where it's the
Okay.
same way. Every quarterback has an arm on them, but we only consider certain quarterbacks gunslingers. Not every quarterback is considered a gunslinger, but every quarterback throws the ball. So there's tiers of gunslinger. That's how I'm trying to just break this down to you. So yes, you can have a big arm and still not be considered a gunslinger because you are not that high.
Are you guys still mad about the fact that I said ability?
No,
I'm trying to understand
Nobody's
because
PvP. I feel like it's disingenuous. I'm not mad about it, but I
you
feel
feel
like it is
it's
disingenuous.
for me to say that he has the ability to be dual threat.
Yes.
No,
yes.
No, you
not to say
called
he
him
has the
dual
ability,
threat,
but you called
PPP.
him
You
a
know
dual
what you
threat. That's a
saying. You
difference.
called him
You
dual
called
threat.
I
You
don't
called him dual threat, and we know better.
Disingenuous mother.
I don't care for the fella, but a zebra stripes ain't gonna change.
PPP gaslighting his ass off.
You
My
think he ain't
Brady-
D'Angelo?
Tom Brady was
He
running
know
as a
exactly what he's
quarterback.
doing.
That means he's a dual threat.
It's
That means he's a dual
controversial,
threat.
actually. And what he just did was controversial because
you.
it's like I have to stand on the word he said.
Oh yeah, he
ability.
pulled you
You
into
get what I'm
it,
saying?
Q. He pulled you into it, Q.
I didn't pull nobody into nothing. Stop
Yes,
that,
you
Red.
did. Yes,
No, I
you did.
did.
This was a
Yes,
great
you
debate.
I just told Red. I just told the truth,
You been
Red.
laughing.
Nah,
You been
PPP is
laughing
a slickster. He's a slickster.
Oh, disingenuous.
Oh,
And that's
used
why
car
I think
salesman talking ass.
that word was going over y'all head.
PPP gaslighting his ass off.
Y'all just said there's tiers of dual threat.
Yup,
So
yup.
you're ignoring
Keep
mobile
working,
and
nigga.
scrambler. Those are tiers of dual threat quarterbacks.
And Q.
Exactly.
Q. Bump
So,
the red
so,
the
so,
whole
so
damn
if it's a tier, then what's the umbrella over those tiers? Please tell me.
I don't know.
I know you don't.
Right
Well, tell us, PPP. Tell the whole class.
No. If dual threat and scrambling are tiers, what's the tier that's over that?
There ain't no over dual threat.
Yeah, I'm not saying yeah.
Either
I'm
you
saying
is or you ain't.
the
Q, I
tier is
check with
dual
y'all
threat.
later, man.
Let's say the tier is dual threat, and the very bottom tier is a pure runner. The second tier is mobile. The third tier is scrambler. I would have them in between the scrambler and mobile.
Oh,
tiers.
okay. So dual is the overhanging or the umbrella, and everything up under is scrambler, runner,
And I understand
a scrambler, and mobile.
And mobile. Let's just say, just for this hypothetical, PPP, we just talked.
Okay,
I understand what you're saying.
okay, I got
So
you.
yes,
I
since those
understand
are
where you're
under,
coming from.
since those are under dual threat, you can technically say he's a dual threat. But I think it's disingenuous because we all know he's more of a scrambler and mobile than a true dual threat. But I get what you're saying.
Hold on. If it falls, see, this is where I got you at.
Complicated.
No, it really isn't. It really isn't. If the umbrella is okay for boom, let's say this. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is up. It's a cereal, but it's up under the Kellogg's brand.
Well, you making these wide back arguments.
So I'm just saying. So
It's
Cinnamon
still
Toast
cereal
Crunch
it's still
is
cereal at the day.
Kellogg's.
Yeah.
It's Kellogg's. So if the umbrella is dual, and you're saying that Bryce Young is a scrambler, he's still up under the umbrella of dual because he still can pass.
Prime. This right here should debunk this whole goddamn argument, and I don't know why niggas getting there. The boy was running read option at Alabama.
Thank you.
where?
Thank you. Thank
At
you.
where?
Thank you.
The
How much was he running?
I don't like the shit no more. Than
How many
anybody
yards,
else.
Q? How many yards, Q?
He ran it. It don't matter.
Read
Hey,
Okay, all right,
Q,
all right, okay.
Amari Edwards was a quarterback at Appalachian State. What that mean when you go to the NFL?
His ass ain't in the NFL no more.
My whole point, just because you run one system in college, don't mean that just because you automatically.
I mean,
labeled
right.
that guy in the
What the heck
NFL.
do the
Right.
NFL then? That's the way
You You can do a lot. You can get away with a lot of shit in college that just ain't going to slide in the fucking NFL.
Just ask y'all, what was he known for in college that got him to the NFL?
Just
You niggas said processing.
Like, I don't understand why
I told you what he was known for, what got him to the NFL.
Kemper
if the nigga number one thing,
His processing skill.
No.
He was processing on the run, D'Angelo. Stop it. Stop
it's
it.
the owner's fault. You can blame the owner.
It's called improvising.
Y'all boys
there you go.
being
He was improvising
because the nigga was doing shit on the run with his feet, and like I said, he was running read off.
Yeah, he was improvising.
Boy, niggas want to use every other word.
I'm gonna go back and look at his draft profile. I'm gonna go back and look at that draft profile. It better say dual threat. Mel Kiper better have said dual threat.
Synonyms and everything.
Mel Kiper better have said dual threat on that damn shit. I'm gonna look this shit back up, PPP. I got you. I got your number.
I hate to say this, man, but a spade, I'm gonna always call a spade, whether niggas like it or not. The boy was predicated and known for running. That's what he did the most.
For real, right? He was improvising, not running. He wasn't running.
Are you standing still when you improvise?
On the run. He was improvising.
Are you standing still?
But PPP, he was running around in the backfield. He wasn't crossing the line of scrimmage.
Right. He wasn't crossing the line of scrimmage. He was running around.
He was running tackle to tackle, trying to wait for Jalen Waddle.
Wait for a motherfucker to come over.
Hey, Q, tell them boys to throw in the towel, man. Tell them boys to throw in the towel, man. It's over.
Got me stressed, man.
I don't throw in towels. I bite them.
Q, anytime you on the side of an argument with PPP, that should let you know you're on the wrong side.
Yeah, he ain't nothing but a greased pig in the corner. You ain't gonna never get him.
But argument or not, and controversial or not, what he's saying here, it has a little bit of validity to it. That's what I'm saying.
It is. Andy Dalton's a dual threat.
Hey, look, Cali down. Look what Cali down in the chat say. Say PPP so wrong he don't even deserve the other P. Just call him PP.
Hey, I love you too, my dude.
I like that.
Oh shit.
You guys love Bryce now. It sounds like you guys like him Bryce now.
That man Bryce such a goddamn dual threat. I remember Detroit, his rookie year, he got knocked on his ass near the sideline because the DB hawked his ass down.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But can you find any play like that in 2024?
I mean, I would have to skip the games where he was benched. So I mean, I would have to go past those games.
I didn't ask you that.
I like that.
You asked me if I could find it.
And guess what? You ain't got to skip. You ain't got to skip it. You know where it was. Go to week 1, week 2, and then go to week 8. Yeah, don't try to throw that in there. Can you find any play? Can you find any play like that Detroit Lions play in 2024? The question is no. The answer is no. You can't.
Because he had less games and less opportunities.
No, sir. I don't want to hear that. The games he played, did he do better than what you saw? He had less games and played better, and you niggas know that.
500 yards rushing?
But he played so much better, he got benched, though.
Excuse me, sir. Have you not forgotten that was at the beginning of the season?
My whole
he came back. He had 10, 11 games after that.
Bryce should be benched after
and not only did he have in the last 3 games 10 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. In that stretch of games, he had 400 less yards than he had in his first full year. So the brother, if he would have played that full year, it would have been like how he was the week 8 to week 18. He would have eclipsed his yards. You guys don't like the facts and the truth, but that's what it is.
You like every side cherry picks to fit their argument. If Bryce Young wasn't a Carolina Panthers quarterback, PPP. Here's a fact: if Bryce Young was not the Carolina Panthers quarterback, you would not be concerned with him at all. You would not look at him as a threat.
What does that have to do with him right now? What are you talking about?
Answer the question. If Bryce Young was not your quarterback, you would not look at him as any type of
2,800 yards his first year. He was 400 yards away from eclipsing what he did in less games. That's the facts. The other facts is in the last 3 games of the season, he was one of the best quarterbacks, 10 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
After getting benched.
Unless
So
under
what?
500
That's what I'm
teams.
saying.
But
You
them
niggas
teams
is so you niggas is in the time capsule.
Nah,
from
you in the
week 2.
time capsule. Them teams
You
was
in the
trash.
time
They was
capsule.
under
And I know
500,
it's
and you
stank
know
and it's
it.
musty in there, but I can get you out of there. I can
Oh, you
get
a
you out of
dingy
there.
dust rag if you
Get
gonna
out
call
of the
me
time
that.
capsule. You niggas are stuck in week 2.
Week
Tuesday
one,
after week 2, y'all
one is
stuck there.
almost here.
You stuck.
That
And when
game in
Tom
Jacksonville is
Pelissero said
almost
that
here.
Bryce
You a
Young was being
dingy,
bitch,
unwashed
get out
rag.
the
That's
time
what you
capsule, my
is. You
niggas.
dingy.
The niggas are playing
Almost
week
here.
18.
Somebody will be right. Somebody will be wrong.
And you
Them
niggas is
games.
wrong.
That's fine. We got a whole. I'm not even giving Bryce just the first game. I'm gonna give him the first 4 games. All I'm asking is for 2 and 2. So we gonna see. I can't. The season here now. All we doing is just
But
talking.
Guess what,
But
Omar?
Bryce will make sure
Yes, sir.
somebody's
Yes, sir.
right.
Yes, sir. Q. Yes, sir.
I heard you say 10 touchdowns, no interceptions over the last 5 games, right?
No, the last 3. Last 3.
I was getting ready to correct that. I was about
Oh,
to say.
yeah. No, last 3.
But that ain't 10 touchdowns. You just talking about 9. That's 9 touchdowns. 9 touchdowns, 0 interception.
No, he had 10.
I just want to see touchdowns.
He talking about running. He talking about running. He talking about running. He had that running turkey.
Yeah, 249 yards rushing. That's why I put in the chat. 249 yards
I'm
rushing.
leave that alone.
Bryce Young.
Anyway, I got a couple super chats to get to. Y'all boy done stressed me for the day, boy. Bryce Young is no threat. You got to be a threat before you can be a dual threat. Then shout out to Omar Tillman. He said 500 rushings in 2 seasons, a dual threat. Laugh out loud. Then we got Flame for Jesus. He said, y'all have been having this argument about dual threat quarterbacks. How many dual threat quarterbacks won the Super Bowl? So what does it make? I mean, Jalen Hurts won the Super Bowl.
No.
You
Jalen
Hurts.
Barkley.
When your quarterback
Patrick Mahomes not a dual threat though.
My thing is when your quarterback's a dual threat, it's supposed to give them another factor they could tap into when the pass game is not hitting.
That's what the Eagles do.
We've seen a couple of dual threats from Russell Wilson to Patrick Mahomes and I know you just said you don't think it is, but he is a dual threat. Then Jalen Hurts, you see. It's one of them things. You have quarterbacks prior. What was it? Doug Williams back in the day.
Doug Williams, yeah. He was good.
Okay. You've seen dual threat quarterbacks win in the Super Bowl. The league has evolved. With
Doug Williams wasn't a dual threat though, Q.
Fuck it, man. It's all good.
He wasn't no dual threat. Now, if you say Randall Cunningham, I'll give you Scrambler, but he wasn't no dual
we about
threat.
to see Q off a stool laughing tonight.
What's the question though, Patrick Mahomes?
I mean, come on now.
Tom Brady can run too as a quarterback. He can run for first down.
Doug Williams like Warren Moon. Doug Williams didn't run no damn ball.
PPP did that to Q, man. That man
No,
been
you
affected.
niggas did that. Y'all did that.
That man, he done bit that man on the Walking Dead.
Like what your son Charles just said, we saw 2 dual threats at Alabama. Blake Sims was a
Get your
dual
damn
threat.
hand out your head, Q. You gonna be all right, goddammit.
He tired of y'all niggas. He ain't tired
No,
of
it's your fault, PPP. It's your fault.
I just so stressed, man. Y'all boys stressed.
Nah, that's PPP, man.
Right.
Right.
PPP suck, Q. PPP got.
I feel like PvP be thinking of these arguments and debates at night.
No, I don't think so. I think so
He be
too
thinking,
now.
what technicality can I say that's going to cause a storm?
He do.
Yeah, you know what? He's smart.
No, man, I don't do that, my brother. I came on just for a jovial conversation
This is
today.
bullshit, but he's doing it.
Don't use words like jovial in a sentence.
Ain't no way in the hell. Ain't no way in the hell PPP believe having that shit he be saying. You're not gonna see him tell me he believe that shit he be talking about.
Yeah, just a jovial conversation. That's all.
Exactly. Disingenuous. Gotcha.
Slash jovial.
Well, my brother Q, I hope that you find some rest tonight. I know these brothers don't stress you out, man. Go to California dreaming tonight, man. Get you some. Yeah.
I see what you're doing, PPP. I see what you're doing.
Yeah. I'm trying to make sure my brother Q is good. That's what I'm trying to do.
No, in code words, that means mission accomplished on your end. That's what that is.
I came in here.
Q is heading to the bar tonight, boys. Going to the bar,
bro. Bro, nigga Buck said Q's heading to the bar tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, he gonna do. We cut his ass off at least 1,000 times. He was a champion for that one tonight. But I'm gonna give him that. We cut his ass off.
He has some drinks though.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I goddamn it, I couldn't help it. PPP and Q, that shit y'all spewing. I goddamn it, I couldn't control myself.
Where you at, D'Angelo? Where you at right now?
I'm crossing into Alabama right now as we speak. Right now as we speak, I just crossed into the border, Alabama, Mississippi. On 20. On 20.
On 20. Okay,
Huh?
you coming out of Mississippi or coming out of Georgia?
Yeah. No, I'm coming out of Mississippi. I'm on my way to Gainesville, Georgia.
Oh, okay. So you gonna drop down? You gonna run that? You gonna cut across down back roads, or you gonna take it all the way to 75?
Oh no! I'm 20 all the way. Gainesville, Georgia. You know, Gainesville off of 85. So I'm 20 all the way to Atlanta.
Oh, Gainesville, Georgia. My mind went to Gainesville, Florida. My bad.
Oh yeah. Gainesville, Georgia. Yeah, Gainesville, Georgia.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Home of Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Maybe dual threat.
Yeah.
Luckiest nigga in the NFL. Yeah.
Are you sure? That boy that got cut from the Raiders now, he might got him. He got him. Freaky. Oh, he freaky. He like licking people on top of the heads.
Roster still.
Oh, you talking about that big DN? Yeah, that boy.
Yeah, he a little freaky. You see him in the damn playoffs?
Cutting splits and shit like
that.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, what you doing?
That boy.
I ain't gonna lie. I had tweet Robert Hunt. I said, Robert Hunt, go get your boy, man. Bring him to the shot.
Right now.
Oh my! You know what? That ain't. You know. Hey.
I don't care what you do behind the doors. I only care about what you do on that field.
Yeah, he's available.
Oh, y'all talking about Christian Wilkins?
Yeah, he's available. He is available.
The problem is, PPP is he was doing it in the locker room. They didn't care about it. He started trying to do it.
No, nigga, not on me. Don't on me.
Do it to the other team, nigga.
Yeah. Kiss his doggone.
Exactly. He was just dancing afterwards, after the celebration in the training camp. You seen that? He was just having a good time.
No, he tried to kiss his teammate, Doc.
I don't think they telling the whole truth. It got to be worse than that because they say the forehead, but he must try to kiss that boy in the mouth.
A lot of players in the league says that's a freaky boy. That's a freaky boy.
It's some shit. They not telling the truth, and that's why he ain't been signed yet. Because ain't no way in the hell a team ain't jumped on his ass real quick. Like fuck. It got to be deeper than that.
He lit that man on the top of the head. Come on, man.
It's more than that.
It's more to it than what they saying.
Think about this. Miami is missing he was on Miami. He was playing D tackle.
Yes,
he was wrecking sock at Miami. You think they'll give up that D tackle?
You guys can have him.
That's true.
You guys can have him. Welcome aboard.
Hey, I remember one time D'Angelo came in one time when I was saying something. He was making a U-turn in the parking lot. All we saw was that air seat going up and down. He was
I know exactly what you're talking about. I was just leaving the house when that shit happened. I just left my damn house and passed the damn turn up. And had to do a U-turn real quick.
Damn.
And ran all up on the goddamn curb.
I even left tire marks in the grass and everything.
Oh man. I like sparring with y'all, man. This is fun, man. This is fun.
Even though you're wrong as hell, but yeah, it's fun.
Oh no, I'm never wrong now.
Yeah, we know that.
I'm never wrong
right
now.
Oh, you wrong. You were wrong today, y'all. You were wrong today. You had Q, and the bad thing about it, you had Q right along with you. Wrong as hell. Both of y'all wrong as hell today.
Ride the shotgun. I got you.
Right, ride shotgun with him.
He got you.
Q. PPP is a walker. You've been bit. Okay, you've been bit.
Lord have mercy.
Shit.
What's going on there, Howard? How you living?
I'm living good, man. I just left out this little spot down the street from the house called the Jungle and got me a big thing of lima beans and goddamn neck bones, dog.
Dude, you left a place called the Jungle?
Yes, sir. Welcome
to
the
Jungle.
Yeah.
Let me see what Howard got to say. Howard.
Yo.
Oh no.
Howard, let me ask you a question, Howard.
Oh no.
Yo,
Howard.
yes,
Hey,
sir.
is Bryce Young a dual threat quarterback, Howard?
No,
You know why?
absolutely not.
We've been arguing the last
Thank you,
hour or so
Howard.
with this fool.
Ask him why.
Appreciate you, Howard. You haven't
Thank
been
you, Howard.
infected yet.
I don't know why they try to add more stuff onto this dude, man. Why they keep adding and adding and adding? Just don't get it, man.
You know why?
Hey Howard,
You know
hey
why?
Howard, hey Howard, let me ask you, hey Howard, let me ask you a question.
Look at you.
Hey Howard, let me ask you a question. So
Yeah.
Go ahead, people.
so when you extend the play and go down the field and get yards, is that not dual threat ability?
How did he get the yards? Running or passing? You mean extend the
Well, he
play?
sort of didn't take a helicopter. I mean,
You being smart.
I'm just saying. How else?
Oh, you trying to be smart.
Let me give you an example. Hey, hold up. Let me give you an example.
Go.
Is he a Kyler Murray?
Hell no.
How does Kyler Murray get the yards?
That's a dual threat. That's a
Because
dual
he's a
threat.
dual
That's
threat.
Right, Howard. Right,
Howard.
That's a dual threat right there.
But your question was, how did he get the yards?
You talking about what play? One play or two plays? I mean, I seen the slowest quarterback in the world.
Thank you, Howard. Thank you, Howard. Thank you, Howard. God damn it. There you go, Howard.
Come on, man. You can't
Howard.
pick one thing and say he's a dual threat. Come on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, Howard.
Let him
You
work
are
first.
absolutely right, Howard.
Let him work.
Howard, you're absolutely right.
The issue with Howard's claim,
Howard is absolutely right.
It wasn't a one-off. We have multiple games where we can refer back to seeing Bryce Young do this. And just like you said, he ran the read option in college as well.
Yeah.
But hold on. Stop, man.
Game
Here's
over.
the problem.
You see, you guys, you guys don't like facts. Y'all don't like facts.
How many times did he run the read option? 2 or 3 times.
Hey, D'Angelo, check it out. The read option is the thing people don't realize. The read option is not necessarily made you have to run. What it does is you don't have to run.
Yes.
You don't have to run. See, y'all hold on, I'm just stopping.
Go ahead, Wiley.
That's why they call it option. That's why they call it option.
You're right, Wiley. Go ahead, Wiley.
So hold on. If there's not a threat of run, why would you do it when?
See, PPP asking that question. The threat of run is quarterback and running back. So don't try to be funny now when you ask this question.
Well, hold on. I'm asking something very, very honest here. If we're talking about read option, what the heck outside of the read would Bryce Young be worried
What?
Don't make no sense.
What you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
No, it ain't over my head.
No.
Your black ass got Jameer Gibbs in the backfield.
I got a question for you, PPP.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Can you answer my question that I just eloquently
That's part of the options that we speak of, right?
Your question now when you
Jameer
ask
Gibbs
me.
is one option, ain't he? Ain't he one option?
What outside of the read? What outside of the read is Bryce Young reacting to?
To the defensive
end. To the end.
To do what?
Yeah. To crash in at him or at the running back.
To dictate. Hold on, to dictate whether he is going to fucking option that ball off to the running back or he going to hold that bitch and keep it for himself.
Or throw it.
Or throw it.
Keep it.
Or throw it.
Option is.
You can throw it.
Yeah.
You can read. You can throw it out there.
Hey, listen, my brothers.
It's called the RPO. You can do it.
I ain't your brother tonight. Nah,
you my brother. You black
I'm
nigga.
not.
You my brother.
No, I'm not. I rebuke you.
PPP. Let me ask you something, PPP.
Yes, sir.
If Bryce Young in the top 15 of rushing quarterbacks in rushing yards?
Hell no.
You asking me currently right now?
No, this past year. This past year.
Oh, no, sir. I No, sir. I don't believe he.
No, all together.
I don't believe he
No,
was.
it's no. Okay, so how can he be a dual threat?
Because
He ain't in the top of nothing.
Because it's the ability to do so.
Yeah, when we gonna see that ability to do so?
I got the ability to be a dual threat.
Hold on, Howard. How many dual threat quarterbacks can't run a goddamn quarterback sneak? How can you be a dual threat quarterback and they can't even dial up a quarterback
Bryce Young has done a quarterback sneak. He has done a quarterback sneak. Bryce Young did a quarterback sneak.
Boy, you know good and damn well they ain't ran too many quarterback sneaks with that little boy. So you need to stop.
Bryce Young has done.
One.
Yeah. I mean,
One. How many?
Hold on. Just the fact that he's done one means he can do it.
Oh, that's some bullshit right there.
No,
PPP.
no, it's not. No, it's
Howard,
Howard.
boy, you better
I know
tell
y'all don't like
man.
it. I know y'all don't like it, but technically,
one
I'm
time
right.
equals dual threat. All right, man. All right.
No, sir. I never said one time equals dual threat. We have multiple clips of seeing Bryce Young run out the pocket and obtain yards, gaining yards.
Every quarterback does that. Hell, Peyton Manning did that. Tom Brady did it too.
Well, guess what, D'Angelo? Do you not remember Q said that the NFL has evolved and we're seeing now that there's more?
Yes, that's true. But what I'm saying is every quarterback has done that. Every quarterback's had to do that at some point. I don't give a damn if you was fucking
I understand that.
Fucking
I understand that.
Jeff George had to do it at some point in goddamn time.
I understand that. Yeah.
D'Angelo, think about it. In the last 5 drafts, has every quarterback not selected had the ability to scramble as well as stand back in the pocket?
Yes, they have. Even Will Levis. Even Will Levis.
Thank you.
Jack Plummer can run too. Shit.
Yes.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Yeah, we're not.
Jack Plummer in
while
this
talking about
bullshit,
circular argument, that's a circular argument right there. We ain't gonna talk about that cornball nigga, but that they got a chance, and you know where to make to be the number 1 quarterback for the Panthers. Just stop it.
My lord.
All right, listen. Ain't nobody afraid of no Bryce Young, nothing, no dual threat. Stop it. You building this thing up in your head, PPP. He gonna fail you again now.
But how? I remember you just a couple days ago on the sauce saying you liked what you saw from Bryce.
I did.
One drive.
You think that I'm afraid to say that again? I will say it again and again.
You enjoyed watching him run out the pocket.
I like what I saw. I like what I saw. Hold on, PPP. I like what I saw last year in his one series. But when he got to the regular season, guess what he did? That fucker slapped me in my goddamn mouth. Told me go to hell. That's what he did to me.
The pits of hell. The pits.
So
Pits of hell.
So to read the RPO, right, is read, right? You can hand the ball off to the running back, you can pass it, or you can run it. So
read pass option.
Yeah. So in Alabama, and Q said it earlier, majority of the time, what he did when he so-called run, really he was moving in the pocket to pass the ball. So he optioned it to the running back. He optioned it to the running back. Gibbs used to leak out. He either passed the Gibbs in the flat, or he
led the
passed
team
the
in receptions. Damn near. If not,
and what I'm trying,
hell, he did. Ain't no damn near he did.
And the problem with the read pass, the situation with the read pass option is doesn't require a quarterback to actually run. It's
right.
Option.
No, that's right. No, that's right. You're right. Wally.
Absolutely.
Why you so quiet, PPP? Where you at?
Oh, he gonna be quiet. He gonna be quiet now.
Oh, listen, hey, let me tell y'all something. I've already said everything I need to say.
You have.
Hey, when I'm at work and they say, Demetrius, you have anything else you want to say? I said, no, I'm actually resolved in my position. I'm resolved. I'm resolved.
There you go. There's some nice words to say it like that. But guess what? I'm gonna give you some facts. You are 0-2 right now when it comes down to Bryce Young. You 0-2. About to be 0-3 with this crazy mess.
Okay, I don't know where you got that from, but okay.
Where I got it from?
Yeah,
y'all told me every year Bryce was going to be this and that. When he first came, he was supposed to be something. Then the next year, he's got it. Y'all saying the same words. This is deja vu. Y'all saying the same exact words. Exact words.
Okay. All right, Howard.
If
I
he don't
thought
win,
PPP was a decent guy before this.
if he don't win week 1 PPP, your dreams are shattered off the rip. Off the rip.
And don't run. Don't run. Please don't run.
Hey, remember at the beginning of this thing, I said the problem with the whole situation is people are starting really to hate that young man because these arguments, man. I don't think it's Bryce. I think what it is the people that are having these circular arguments when people know the truth.
That must be a new word you just learned, Wally. It got to because you
No.
You said when people know the truth, what's the truth? What's the truth?
All right. So when people having disingenuous conversations, when people actually know better, because I know you know better, you're actually a smart guy.
Yeah.
And then what happens is, because of that, yes, you made your point, but people despise that young man because of this.
So
It ain't his
because
fault.
people despise him based on the things that I'm saying that I'm visually seeing, I should change my position because people despise the stuff that I'm saying that I'm visually seeing.
These things, man, okay, the percentage of this is so insignificant.
Wally,
But y'all
have
wanna
you
blow it
seen
up.
Bryce Young run the ball past the line of scrimmage this year?
I've seen him get this year. It ain't started yet.
24,
He done got sacked already.
Hey, in 24, I saw him do it. I got no problem with that. I call it scrambling. But the problem, though, is there's too many of these things, and you can move it to different situations. Like they said, the last 3, he was this, that, that. But then I can go to the low lights.
Handicap.
The
Well,
low
right
lights.
now, Bryce Young has 502 rushing yards, which is a significant uptick from his college season. So
in 2 years.
So
In
hold on,
3 years.
hold on, my brother. Hold on, my brother.
Why
It's
you
two.
want to do that,
It's
man?
It's 2 years. He's played 2
That's
years.
that's 200. That's 250. So that's 250 yards a year. That's not a damn dual threat quarterback.
That's garbage. That is not dual.
Listen to
That's
what
not dual right there.
Hey, listen to what I'm saying to you guys.
Okay. Make
He
it
has
be dual, though. Make
502
it be dual.
He has 502 yards over 2 years, right? Over 2 seasons. That's a significant uptick from what he was doing in college, where he was, in fact, using his legs. Okay? So I understand what y'all saying, but my position has always been the same. He has the ability. He's a dual threat. He has the ability to be a dual threat quarterback.
I got it, man.
Hey,
Where's Dual at in those 520 yards? Where is Dual at?
Definition that I read, Howard, according to the definition that I read, listen to it again. A dual threat quarterback can also run with the ball either to gain yards on design runs, or to extend plays when passing options are covered.
Okay. Start with the first part. How many design runs he got? In your description, you just said the first part said the design run.
It's not a lot, but the wonderful thing.
Oh, not a lot. I ain't seen them. I ain't seen one.
The wonderful thing about the English
language
PPP is when you have a comma, that means the sentence is continued.
No. After the comma, but in between the comma, it's the first thing, which is the most important. They said running.
No, sir.
Yes, it is.
Because in the
you
English
put the most
language,
important things first.
Hold on. Excuse me, sir. I took English multiple times.
All right. Me too.
Okay, so listen. So when you have a comma and then the word or, that means that first thing and that second thing have the same type of significance. So it says dual threat quarterback can also run with the ball either to gain yards on design runs.
Design runs is what I'm talking about. How you said before we get to that comma, how many design runs have you seen in your description you just said?
BJ.
How many design runs, PPP? How many design runs?
I said not many. I said that.
It ain't much. If any, how many design runs have you really seen? You said you broke down all the tape.
BJ, I just said not many. So that
not many. I haven't seen any.
Okay,
how about that?
Well, you're wrong. Well, you're wrong. You're wrong.
I said I haven't seen any.
Okay,
less than 10.
Okay, well, you're wrong.
Less than 10 in 2 years.
Yeah.
That ain't much.
You're still wrong. If you saw none, you're wrong.
We know that
less than 10 in 2 years is just as bad, PPP.
None, you're wrong.
You can stand on that hill all you want to, but less than 10 in 2 years is way worse because you're the one. You're the one making the argument. Less than 10 in
but
2 years does not make you dual threat.
BJ, the English language says that when there's a comma, that means that the sentence is continuing on, and it's the
Yeah, it
word
continues
or,
on, but you
and it's the
always
word
start with your best point, PPP, in the English language.
No, sir, because
Yes,
the word
you do.
or is there.
Yes. Okay. BJ, here's the thing. Well, BJ dropped
God
off.
damn.
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead,
Okay.
man. Go
All
ahead.
right. So
Go
check it out. PPP. Here's the thing. You talked about 2024, then you added in both. This is the problem with these discussions. This is why people dislike that young man, because we said 2024, then you added both together. So for the next part of your discussion,
No, sir. I said over the past 2 years, he's
yes,
had
but
500.
but
Listen, no. See, everything I say,
But
listen.
So
Listen
you
to
were
me,
answering
Wally.
my question, but
Wally,
you
listen to
changed
me.
your response.
No, I
You
did not
changed the
change my
context.
response because I was making a new point. I said over the
You didn't
past 2
answer the
years,
question.
I said over
go
the
ahead.
past 2 years, he said 502 yards, which is a
Yes.
great uptick from what he did in
I
college.
don't disagree with that.
Okay, that's all I was saying. I didn't change nothing.
But we were talking about 2024. Then you decided to make another discussion point instead of answering the question. That's the see. This is the reason why
Wally, listen to me. Listen to me, man. I think you have an issue when it comes down to there being context to stuff.
I know. I am the context guy. The problem is.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am, Ashley.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Your arguments are very, very loose at times, but I'll let you have it respectfully.
Okay.
Your arguments are very, very loose at times because
you know what? I'm gonna invite you up and we have a real discussion.
Yeah, please do.
With watch this. Real discussion, not all the BS.
No, sir. Don't put that type of connotation over what I say just because you don't agree with it.
No, it is not about disagreeing or not agreeing.
Okay. Well, be respectful about my opinion.
Okay, I'm gonna be respectful.
Thank you so much, sir.
What I'm saying is this: if we're talking about something, let's answer the question straight on.
I always do.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Just because you feel like I don't does not give you equal opportunity to come at me based on your position. All right?
It's about answer. Okay.
No, sir. Because first and foremost, you didn't tell me the parameters of how to answer. Because normally in a debate, you have a yes or no. Mm-hmm. If you give me free range to answer a question in any format I want to, you have no bounds in how you constrict me to answer that question.
Okay. Normally,
Q, Quantum in the back, Q.
Yeah, let Quantum up. Normally, what we do is we actually take that as the, a gentleman's kind of thing. How we answer questions, we take that as the baseline.
So now I'm not being gentlemanlike because I answered the way I want to.
Well, why not have a debate off of facts and not opinionated debate?
We can have a debate.
Let's do that part now. See, they do that, PPP. Hey, what could you do?
I have an opening statement. You have an opening statement. I have an opening statement. You know that a 10, 15-minute round, however we want to do it. And then we have cross-examination. We have questions and stuff like that. We can definitely do that. That's not a problem.
Right, unopinionated now.
We can definitely do that, and we can bring in judges that are unbiased.
You hear what I said? You keep skipping that.
I got my hand up.
We can bring in judges that are unbiased.
I'll judge.
No, you ain't judging a goddamn thing.
No, I was a judge.
you ain't judging nothing.
Oh my God!
Oh Lord, I tell you, boy.
Why I tell you?
What's up, my brother?
Oh my God!
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, hey, Quantum. I had him on the ropes, Quantum. I had him on the ropes.
I heard it. That's why I'm here.
Y'all ain't nothing but Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Randy Savage. That's what y'all is.
Hey, Quantum. On Saturday, Quantum, we had a good discussion, did we not?
We did. We had a rather wonderful discussion.
Yeah, and you know the difference of Quantum in your discussion than PPP?
What is it?
Was you actually answered the question and then you went to your next point. But you answered the question straight on. Then you went to the next point. He keep like moving around.
Hey, Quantum. I'm pretty sure Quantum has been listening the whole entire time. Quantum, have I been disingenuous in my answering of questions?
Not at all.
About Bryce Young? Yes. About Bryce Young?
I appreciate that.
About Bryce Young? Yes.
No.
I don't know about the other question, but when it comes to Bryce Young, you disingenuous bad.
I can't stand neither one of them.
It's almost delusional. It's
I can't
almost
stand
delusional
neither one of
now.
them niggas.
Now hold up. Now I'm hearing this ridiculous chatter about Bryce not being a dual threat QB.
I want to hear this shit. I want to hear
From
this
the
shit.
man who saw him and
I want to hear this.
Let's unpack the boxes before I kick y'all out on the street. Let's unpack the boxes for a second.
No one said the guy couldn't move in the pocket.
I heard you, Wally. I know.
No one said
I hand you a box cutter. Go ahead, open them up. I hand you the box cutter. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hey,
Go
DJ,
ahead.
I'm gonna use up all your duct tape too.
Tell us what we're missing. Go ahead.
Every bit of it. Now, in my estimation, I'm riding with PPP on this estimate because I believe that a quarterback that can hurt you at different points in time is just as effective as a quarterback that is tasked to run the ball. Correct? I believe a quarterback that actually kills you when you least expect it is a dual threat QB versus a QB that's just known to run. That's just my estimation. So let me ask you something. If Bryce is needed to pick up a couple first downs here and there will back break you during the game, does it really matter if you had 120 yards on the ground or rather 30? What did that 30 do to you? Did it come in critical moment?
Yeah, there's a definition, but there's a definition for dual threat.
No,
Okay. No, that ain't. That is a definition for dual threat.
I know. That's my point. Now, here's the thing I'm saying.
Okay.
So every Super Bowl quarterback was a dual threat then, Quantum. Is what you talking about? Because all of them had to make a play with their legs at one point in time. At one point in time, even Joe Flacco, every Super Bowl quarterback had to make a move on their legs.
I seen Tom Brady get a first down.
Every last one of them.
You saw Tom
Every
Brady
last
get
one
one
of
down in his whole career. Let's not be.
No, we can't do that. We can't do that.
Have you ever seen Tom Brady get 502 yards on the ground over 2 years?
Doing right there.
I've seen Tom Brady get more first downs than Bryce.
Tom Brady. Have you seen Tom Brady get 502 yards over 2 years on the ground?
No, you didn't. Where?
You tell me.
Now listen. Now let me ask you this. Okay. So you mean to tell me that, let's say, for instance, let's take Eli Manning, for instance, right? Eli or Peyton, those guys have never been known to pick up first downs by running the ball. I don't even think they ever ran a sneak. I don't even think I've ever seen a sneak.
They ran sneak.
Peyton Manning on a sneak? Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
A lot of times.
Now, if he did, it was very minuscule. Now, hold on.
Oh, you full of shit, Quantum. You just pull the shit out your ass now. You pull the shit out your ass.
Bryce ain't doing no sneaks. Bryce is the one ain't doing no sneaks.
You remember the Colts?
He ain't doing no sneaks.
Are you serious, bro? Are you serious for real?
I'm gonna hit y'all with this. I'm gonna hit y'all guys with this. Now, watch this. Now, I've seen Bryce pick up key first downs running the ball before. I have. I've seen him pick up a few. Now, here's the
same amount of time that Peyton Manning did it. The same amount of time.
Listen.
Peyton Manning did it.
How many rushing TDs must the QB have to be considered a dual threat?
It ain't about touchdowns at that point, bro. Come on, man.
Points. It is about that touchdown.
Okay, I see what you're doing, bro. Like I said earlier, every Super Bowl winning quarterback has made those plays because you have to. That don't make you dual threat. That don't make you dual threat, and you know that.
Well,
he knows that. He knows that.
I'll say this real quick. I remember there was a play with Peyton Manning on the goal line, and it was like a play action to the running back, and everybody knows that on the goal line, Peyton Manning, he's gonna just hand it off to the running back. But this time period, he actually kept it and rolled out. It was the slowest rollout in the world. But because they did not think that he would do it, it was effective. Now,
that don't make you dual threat. That's what we trying to tell you. The shit was wide ass open.
That goes against what you all have been saying.
No, you made our point. Actually,
no, sir.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Thank you, PPP. You proved our point, PPP.
Can y'all please listen to what I'm saying?
You proved our point. Thank you.
Can y'all please listen to what I'm saying, please?
Get him, PPP.
That'll be all. That'll be all.
Can y'all please listen to what I'm saying? Because Peyton Manning was not known for that, it tricked the defense because they're not expecting that person to do that.
Bryce ain't known for that.
My point exactly.
Hold on. Wait a second. Now, when you have Bryce Young, who has accomplished over the past 2 years 502 yards on the ground, there is a level of understanding that if you do not contain him in some way, shape, or form, whether it be from the sides with the defensive end or maybe having to spiral him, he will take off and run. That was never the notion with Peyton Manning. Never the notion with Tom Brady. So when you sit here and make laughing claims like any quarterback can get you 5-6 yards, but that's not the same. We're not talking about those two type of characteristics.
We ain't say any. We say them all because we seen that shit.
But hold on,
Now, hold
PPP.
up.
This is
I
what
got a
you-
question.
Hold on, hold on,
Go ahead,
hold on a
Wally.
second.
Go ahead, Wally. You got
Do
it.
what
Go
you
ahead.
said, PPP, earlier. You said there was no quantifying number. Now you quantifying a number.
I'm not quantifying any number. What number have you heard me say?
You just
He
said
didn't qualify-
502
he didn't
yards
quantify
over.
any number.
You said 502 yards over 2 years. That make it. But earlier you said
No,
if the guy can run-
you're wrong. You see what I'm saying?
No, that's what you said.
You're not able to debate. me. I
No,
see
that's
that.
what you said. That's what you said.
You're not able to debate me.
That's what you said.
There was a clear understanding of why I said that. I said that over. Listen to me. I said that over his career. You have never seen
his career 2
Peyton
years.
Manning.
You said 500
You have
yards.
never
That
seen
equal
Peyton Manning
250
in one season. Put
That's
up
not what he said.
250 yards on the ground.
That's what he
Please
said.
show me.
Earlier
That's
you
what he
said
said.
there's no quantifying number.
I'm not quantifying anything, but when you
just
make
said it.
claims saying
You
any
just said
quarterback
it.
can do,
You said
bro,
it.
listen to me.
Hold on.
I am. That's what I'm doing. I'm repeating what you said. You said it.
You're not able to debate me, man.
Tom Brady,
You're just not, bro.
Tom Brady ran for a lot of first downs. They were called quarterback sneaks, but he never got over.
What, am I talking about Tom Brady right now?
No, but is he a dual?
Am I talking about Tom Brady right now? Who did I talk about?
Quarterback sneak, brother.
So why would he be a dual threat?
First down. He got.
Who did I just talk about? Who did I just talk about?
I got one. I can solve this. I can solve this right now.
Man.
All right, let me ask you a question. I got him, PPP. I got him. Watch this. BJ and Howard. Not so much Wiley, but BJ and Howard.
No, add Wiley in there
calling
too.
my name.
Add Wiley in there too, goddamn.
PPP.
Yeah, we call all y'all. I line you all up. Every last one of you. Listen to this. Okay, so tell me something, man. If a quarterback has, let's say, 73 yards rushing in a game, he didn't pick up one first down and not one touchdown, right? In the whole game, he ran for 73 yards. Now let's take a quarterback in that same game on the other side of the field. Let's say he picked up 2 rushing touchdowns, 4 first downs, and 48 rushing yards. Who's more dual threat? Ooh,
It depends on the context.
Right now.
No, it depends on the context of how the yards was made. But first of all,
you're with
I'm not gonna be funny.
So is that what Bryce Young is doing? Is that what he's doing? But is that what Bryce Young doing? He's doing that? Oh, he's doing that. You get out of here with that, man. He ain't
How many rushing touchdowns did Bryce Young have last year? How many rushing touchdowns did Bryce Young have last year?
Here's the problem, Quantum.
What do you have, 1 or 2 or something like that?
He had about 4, I think, 4 or 5.
I think
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
He had
You see what
5.
I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, it's so minute. It's so minute. Nobody can remember that crap.
No, that's a lot.
You said last year?
5 is a lot. 5 is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So,
5 ain't no lot. 5 ain't no
He don't
lot.
know what he's talking about.
5 ain't no lot now. That ain't no lot. No. 5, that ain't no lot to me. No.
Hey, Q, last year.
How many Jaden Daniel? How many does Jaden Daniel have?
Okay.
He had 6.
You always gotta do that. You can never stay on task.
But here, but Quantum, here's the problem. Here's the problem, Quantum. Earlier, your compadre said this: we can't quantify. So when you quantify,
I did not qualify.
You quantified.
No, I did not quantify. If you would stop listening. Hey, hold on. Listen to me.
You said which one is more. You said which one is more. That's
Wiley, listen to what I'm saying to you, bro. Please.
That's a threat to me.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Now he's saying.
6 rushing touchdowns.
That's crazy.
Howard. Is 6 rushing touchdowns in a season by a quarterback? Is that considered a threat? If they actually
to me, it's not really, because you got quarterbacks that do it. Hold up now. A sneak. You can do a sneak and push your way in on the 1 yard line, right? Hold up now. How many times you seen a tush push?
A lot.
A whole lot, right?
But not by Bryce. He never had one of those.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. There you go. Say it again. Not by who?
Bryce, that's my point.
There
He's
you
more of
go.
a
He's
threat
not a
because
dual. He's not a dual threat.
No, you ain't listening. You got to think of what I'm telling you. A quarterback that lines up on the
They
goal
don't want to
line.
listen. They don't want to listen.
They're not
Nah,
listening.
you don't want to listen.
To me.
It's two simple
listen.
words: dual and threat. Dual and threat. You could do both of them, and you a threat.
Well, why can't Bryce do a tush push? He's not dual. He can't do it. Why they don't do that? Why?
Okay, listen, you got to put your thinking cap on, my
Man,
dude.
yeah, ain't no thinking caps, man.
There ain't no thinking cap.
They don't want to do it. Q was trying to get them to think. They didn't want to think earlier,
Don't
man.
make this
look
harder.
off.
Don't make this harder than what it is. Don't make this harder than what it is.
It's called dual threat. Dual threat means Quantum. Listen, dual threat means when the ball is snapped, you have a duality of a threat, running or passing when it's snapped. Not when the play break down. Not when the play break down when you scrambling. No, when the ball snapped, you are a threat, running or passing. Period. Not no scrambling around. Let the play break down.
BJ, listen, no, BJ.
All right, bro.
Listen,
All right, bro.
listen to me, y'all. Listen.
All right, bro.
You are more of a threat. Okay. You trying to tell me you're more of a threat just haphazardly running the ball versus
No, nobody said haphazardly because I've said how many plays had they run with Bryce as running, which most dual threat quarterbacks do.
Like call runs. I don't think.
Yes.
But that's not a dual threat because they know.
Yes, the fuck it is.
Hey,
you are a threat whether they know it's coming or not. You are a threat whether they know it's coming or not, bro.
They're not getting it, PPP.
No, it ain't about no getting it. Y'all keep glossing over shit.
I read the definition.
PPP, you a glazer. You a glazer. That's what you are. You a glazer.
Hey, Quantum. I read the definition off to
All right, man.
And they didn't. BJ didn't like the fact that I read.
It ain't that I like.
There's a
believe that
comma,
bullshit.
and then it has the word "or," which means that the first statement before the comma is equally as important as the second one.
The first statement said running plays, and he don't do that like that.
Then it says comma or.
Yeah. So Quantum, when you making a point, do you use before the comma or after the comma to make your point?
You use both
to lead in.
You're gonna start in the beginning, but then there could be more, right? So here's the point.
I shouldn't have asked you that. I should have asked you that.
I mean, you're right, but you also both of you are right. Both of you are right. Now listen.
Oh,
hold up.
That nigga wrong.
All right, man.
Listen, I got one for him, Q. Watch this, Q. All right, so you trying to so listen, man. You got a guy that you think Howard's already run off the line. You got a guy that lines up on the goal line behind a stacked offensive line. It should be illegal, that stupid tush push. Should be illegal. It's
no, it ain't legal. Stop it.
It should be illegal. Now, what I'm saying is
why?
Because you how you line up, you can't even line up your defense to stop it.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. They've been doing that shit for centuries.
But you can't line up over the center. You can't line up over the center. So that's the problem. The center got the no. You can't line up over the center. It's not fair. The center.
That was the zero technique. I might be wrong. It's not
fair.
I'm new to this. I'm new to this. I didn't know it.
You can line up in front of the center.
I didn't know
that because it's you'll just be lined up in a zero technique. But the issue is
okay.
Yeah. The issue is having all that weight. It's like 600 pounds of weight on that guy.
So you act like it's a bunch of DBs on the line. It ain't no bunch of DBs.
Okay, well,
stop that shit.
Here's my question. Okay, so you mean so I believe personally, and I ain't counting. Jalen Hurts had about 12 of them things. Them things don't count to me. I don't even count those.
But here's the. All right,
but look,
you know what?
Hold on. Now watch this. The scrambling touchdowns that Bryce had last season look way better than the ones Jalen Hurts ever had. Tell me, am I lying?
What are the results?
Huh?
What are the results?
But look, Bryce is more of a threat because you don't expect it. That's the problem. That's where he gets you. You don't think he's going to do it, but when he do it to you, it hurts you.
Mahomes does that shit a whole lot. When y'all just focus on the pass, it be like that shit that everybody covered. I just run over here for 12 yards and get another person.
Yeah, I get it.
And that's not dual threat, bro. That's not dual threat. That's not a dual threat.
It is too. When
PPP, some of them damn lanes that Bryce had, wide ass open running, I think you can get 5 to 10. Easy. That shit wide ass open. Go back and look at the film.
It don't matter if it's wide
like
open. If he
And they
takes
hit
you
you
Okay, so PPP, you a dual threat too then. Fuck it.
You
a
got
dual
that
threat
right.
too.
Actually, I'm a triple threat. PPP, nigga, get it right.
Oh my god, I hate arguing with these two, man. They get on my fucking nerves, bro.
Right, yeah. Hey, BJ, you know from Florida, man. I'm gonna talk my
You
talk.
know I
yo.
love you, BJ. You know I love you, BJ.
Dude,
You know
I love the shit too, but y'all, boy, y'all are relentless. Y'all got that running young
I
and
said I
y'all.
love you, brother. I said I love you, brother. That's what I said.
Yeah, I love you too, man. But still,
Hey,
I still,
now
oh
look.
boy.
But hey,
What?
I know this is the point that it burns and draws up. I know it. Listen, man, a dual threat quarterback to me, a guy that you don't expect to pick up the yards, you don't even think he's gonna run, but he does, and he hurts you in the critical moments. That's a threat to me. That's the threat.
Well, I consider a threat where that nigga, you know, he could do it and he do it. That's a threat. Not no on some surprise ass shit. I don't want to be on surprise.
But look, BJ, can you game plan for that guy? Yes. You can't game plan for the guy that you don't see doing it. That's the problem. That's
what I'm telling you. All the plays you're referring to, all quarterbacks make those in the league.
Yeah, I know. But see,
so every quarterback should be a dual threat, then, Quantum.
Well, no,
everybody.
But in what totality? I'm saying, if you look at Bryce's body of work in rushing the ball, you would have never thought he was gonna get 200 something yards. Almost has a total of 500 yards in 2 seasons.
Y'all ain't like he Robert Griffin III.
502.
502 yards.
Boy, let y'all talk. He RG3 compared to what y'all talking about, boy. I swear.
Well,
boy,
I ain't saying he gonna put up 800 yards on the ground, but what I am saying is he
might do it this year, Quantum.
He might. And guess what? He picked
Y'all
up 6
crazy.
TDs on the ground. 6
Y'all
in 12 games.
Versus under 500 teams. Don't leave that part out. Versus below average teams.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
You got to play who's in front of you. You can't help who
Yeah, and I get that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
But y'all use stats when y'all feel convenient to do the shit. But when I do it, y'all throw eggs at me.
Hey, Q. He's stealing out that man's backpack. He's stealing out that man's backpack.
Y'all throwing eggs at me when I bring up stats.
Yeah.
Y'all know damn well at the end of that schedule, teams is trash.
Go ahead, Drew.
The voice of reason. The voice of reason.
Go ahead, Andrew. Maybe you can talk something to him. I'm done.
Hey, Wiley, put your channel in the chat for me, man.
All right, I'll put it in there.
Q, I got a question.
You can do it.
BJ.
Good show, Wiley, the other day, by the way.
Yeah, I got you. I'll put it in the
I
chat.
appreciate you.
All right.
Can you hear me, BJ?
Yes, sir.
I got a question for you. Don't you have to be a single threat before you can be a dual threat?
Why you always talking to BJ? That's disrespectful.
Hey, a threat is a threat,
The guy
PPP.
who wasn't thrown.
He asked me, PPP, why you jumping in? He asked me.
I mean, why he don't want to talk to all of us?
In the NFL.
I mean, why you don't want to talk to all of us? We all here. Yeah,
That's called deflecting. That's called deflecting, sir. I see what you're doing.
Thrown 3,000 yards.
Hey, little iron. How are you today?
A threat.
Now, hold on. I hear Andrew's flair.
You really ain't a threat.
I hear his flair. I hear how he's talking. Andrew, you and yourself have said that you were very, very impressed in what you saw out of Bryce Young this season. Were you not?
Yeah, you did.
You know what, PPP? You are 100% right. I like.
Oh, okay. So in order for you to be impressed, hold on. You see, cause we gonna put the paint where it goddamn ain't right now.
No, we ain't. No, we not. We got some paint thinner. We got paint thinner.
That means he was a single threat in your mind because he passed the ball. He did something that you agree with, right?
He hasn't shown enough consistency.
Excuse me, sir. So you like an inconsistent quarterback? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
He's had some good games.
Do you like an inconsistent quarterback, Andrew?
He's not a threat to pass the ball.
Answer the goddamn question. Do you like an inconsistent quarterback? Yes or no?
Am I right?
That's why we here, PPP.
Do you like an inconsistent quarterback?
No, we don't. That's what we talking about.
Well, you obviously you said you like what you saw.
One drive. I told you that. One drive. Good God.
You got to sit out there.
I saw
yes.
For the last 3 games, I thought he had turned the page, but the point I'm trying to make is he's got to go out there and show it. He can't do it 3 games. He's had 28 games where he's had decisions.
Excuse
he
me, sir.
hasn't shown it
Excuse me, sir.
consistently.
Excuse me, sir. Do we need to go down memory lane on the games that we played this year? Do we need to do that?
No, you're not going to get an argument from me on that. The point
Okay.
is he hasn't cracked 3,000 yards yet. Okay?
Excuse
God.
me.
Come on, man.
Excuse me, sir.
Nah, you said he was a dual threat.
He was 400 yards
He didn't play a full
away
season either.
from eclipsing his first year's passing total
Thank
in
you.
less games.
Is that 4,000? Is that 4,000?
Excuse me, sir. I said he was 400 yards away from eclipsing.
Well,
his
we haven't
400
seen it yet. So how can you classify
400
him as
yards
dual when he can't even get the first part of dual down right?
You're missing the point.
Brother
but it's
got
okay.
6 TDs rushing for longer.
Dude,
for longer
I
yards
don't
in
give
a short
a what.
season.
I
That's
know,
a dual
I know
threat.
you don't.
A shortened
How many
season
first downs
because
Bryce
of
picked
what?
up last
Because
year?
of what? Because of what? Because of what? Shortened because
he
of
wasn't
what?
in the game. Because he wasn't in the
Oh,
game.
nah, be more specific, sir.
Yeah, he got
Be more
benched. We know
specific.
that. But listen,
he had
but
the
listen,
bird
see,
flu.
if you want to talk about
Okay,
circular
then.
arguments, that's one. We know
No,
that
it's not.
already.
No,
half
it's
of
not.
us on this stage said Bryce Young
DJ
needed to be
boy, make it
benched,
sick.
including myself. Now what? Now what? Now
You're
let's
right.
talk real facts now.
That's a fact. You
but
poo-pooing
we
that
agree
like
on
like
it,
what
so
you
why
just
keep bringing
said
it
was
up?
not a fact.
That's not an aha moment no more, nigga.
No, yes it is.
No, it's not.
It happened, PPP.
It's
Did
not
or
an
didn't.
aha moment though. You didn't.
Nobody
you didn't
said
beat
it was an
nobody
aha
in having
moment.
that
Y'all always love to
conversation.
leave it out when y'all make that
No,
little
we
fucking
didn't leave
funky
it out.
ass
I just
argument.
exposed it. I just said it.
No, PPP. Y'all leave
Come on,
that
bro.
part out
Stop
over
that,
them funky
man.
ass, this funky ass argument. Y'all leave that out, and then he has a better season against less than 500 teams.
Bro, you gotta
And
stop
I'm
that,
supposed to
bro.
be
The
impressed.
benching happened. We already said, all of us said he need to be benched.
And what did I
Now
say after
what?
that? He
Now
got that
what?
shit versus
after
less
that,
than 500 teams.
After that, he was one of the best quarterbacks.
Who?
Stat wise.
Oh God, stat wise, okay.
PFL.
We gonna see where that gets.
Go
We
look
gonna
it
see
up.
that where that. We gonna see where that gets you next year. Then stat wise, we gonna see where that
Okay,
gets
that's
you.
fine. Until then,
you
guess
know
what?
what?
I'm right.
We gonna see.
Hey, what up, Be Good?
Hey, Quantum, I don't know what y'all talking about now. I ain't gonna lie, I missed out on a lot of stuff. You said the tush push not fair. I heard that part.
No, it ain't fair, man.
Be
It's
good.
a whack. It's a whack
Be
thing
good.
they let.
Is
Man,
Bryce
it's
Young,
whack.
be good. Is Bryce Young a dual threat quarterback? Be good. Is he a dual
I
threat?
would honestly say no. I know he can extend plays, but I don't account extended plays as a dual threat because when you're a dual
Yeah,
threat,
I agree with you.
you got to be able to you feel the run and the pass, meaning like a Cam or
You know, the
like
easiest way to
Vic,
describe it, Be good.
stuff
The
like
easiest,
that to
the
me.
easiest way to describe a dual threat quarterback is an offensive coordinator who schemes runs for the quarterback. If you have an offensive
No, sir.
coordinator,
That's only half of it.
no, it's not half of it.
No, yes, it is. According to the rule, according to the definition on Google, that's half of it.
Are you telling me?
I am.
You're telling me that if you're the defensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers, you're going to scheme Jalen Hurts and Bryce Young the same? Is that what you're telling me?
Did you not just hear what I just said? I said according to what Google
man.
says for a dual threat, it encompasses both designed runs, comma, or the ability to extend plays.
Hey, can I just end it with that? Because I think y'all been arguing with that enough. I mean, I'll just say this. Take it how you may. He ain't no Kyler Murray. Can I say that? Let's just end it.
Yeah,
there.
he's showing up beat Kyler Murray though. Yeah, shout out to Bryce.
Okay.
Shout out
to Bryce. But Kwame, you said the tush push isn't fair. How is that not fair? Like, if
Well, here's the thing, because they limit what the defense can do to stop it. Like they don't let. Okay, if you can line up a center with the crown of his helmet right in the center of the hash, right? He's right there in the middle. You got your guards, you got your tackles. They all bunch up, right? And then the quarterback can basically lay on his back.
Hey, Quantum, I ain't gonna lie. I actually like the tush push. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Look, I'll be real. That's a them problem. Not a you. That's not a us problem. That's a them.
Hey, be good. That's a fact. That's a them problem.
And I'll put it this way, because he's my brothers of war. Let me ask you. I mean, since he was my brothers of war and martial artists.
Yes, sir.
Why 300 didn't have the excuse? They had less men out there.
Well, see, that wasn't my argument. It's not the men.
All I'm saying, it wasn't fair to them going against all that army. I'm talking about real bases, not that.
No. I'm saying.
You get what I'm saying, Quan?
Well, I do, but see, at that point, there were no rules stacked against them. They can do whatever it
That's
took.
not
They
a
can fight
rule
guerrilla
stack.
warfare.
That's
So,
will versus will, man. That's will versus
That's how I'm looking at it. That's why I'm looking at it.
no. But
I'm just saying, one man falters, the tush push is stopped. Compared to, I mean, I just think that's man against man. It's just if you can't stop it, that's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell.
I agree. So hold on. Y'all guys get my argument misconstrued. No, I'm not saying. Hey, I'm about man versus man, will versus will. If you beat me at it and it's a fair game, fair up, and you beat me mano a mano, hey man, that's what it is. But what I'm saying is the rules are stacked against the defense because you can't line up a certain way. They can line up how they want.
I don't know which rule you're talking about.
If you line up. Okay, you can't line up this. You can't line up the same way they can to stop it. You got to line. You can't put anybody in certain spots on the field to stop that thing from coming at you. You can't put certain. It's like lining up for a field goal.
Like what?
You can't
like
line
what?
up over the
You know
center.
what, Quantum?
You can't line up in front of the center the way that you can. You got to line up.
Quantum.
Go ahead.
For some reason, I think that if we had Josh Allen at quarterback, you'd feel different about it.
No, I felt different about when we had Cam. But
or Cam when he used to do it. Cam used to do it. I mean, not the tush push, but.
I just think it's a to me. I think it's a weak play.
Cam ain't never did no tush push.
I ain't never see it.
I said he didn't do the tush push, but we knew what he was doing.
Well,
he was
listen though.
Yeah, everybody knew what was coming.
I'm saying though. But look, here's my point. I think that personally, it's a cop out play. I don't want to see no stupid. I want to see some creativity on the goal. I want to see
that is creative.
No, it's not.
They used to do that. That's this old school, high school, middle school football. You got the dogs, you use them. If you can't stop it, it's just on you.
It ain't creative though. What I'm saying, I want to see some
players. You don't have to be creative. Like I said on PPP, if you can score a touchdown, just going straight forward, you do it. If you may not like it, may not be pretty, but hey. Like martial artists, stuff like that. The best situation is basically.
What I'm saying is, I have no problem with the play. It's just that play for play, right? Pound for pound. If they allow me to line up the way that I need to line up to stop you, then let's do it that way. Then give me the same opportunity to stop you as you giving the
and Quantum. Like I said, sometimes what you say, a fight ain't fair most of the time. Quantum, you know this.
And I still don't believe him in that.
A lot of the time,
I still don't believe him with saying that they don't allow the defense to line up a certain way. I don't believe that.
You can't line up over the center. The center has more. The center has more leverage because of where he is. You can't get right over the top of his head, but he
know what you do
forward.
And you know what you do? You get you a premier damn nose tackle and put his black ass on roller skates.
I don't think that's the truth, Quantum. I don't think that's the truth when it comes down to the tush push. I think that's the truth when it comes down to like field goals. You can't cover up the center. But
what's the difference in the tush push? Yeah, I got you. What's the difference in the tush push? Where can you line up on that thing where it's considered legal without you getting some kind of penalty for actually trying to stop that guy that's in the
you can line up zero technique on Quantum.
Head on head with the center. So I don't know what you're talking about. You talking about rules and stuff. It's about it's a matter of will. One man will against the other. That's all this is.
That's what I can't knock him on that.
Because I've seen it get stopped before, not often, but I've seen it get stopped. I've seen it get stopped.
If I'm wrong, then I'll accept that because in my estimation, I've seen them try to stack the box, stack the whole line.
You can stack it all you want to, but if you don't have that leverage up under, you dead in the water for the ball snap.
That's my point. Who's gonna have the leverage? The center, because he's already down there.
Well,
and that's my point.
I've seen some people beat that damn center ass.
I hear you, but Quantum, that's a defensive problem. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down, that's a defensive problem. You gotta figure it out.
Yeah,
it's like we showing up at a battlefield.
It seems like the advantage.
Let me get to a couple of these super chats. Patrick Mahomes, shout out to Flame for Jesus. He said Patrick Mahomes runs like he's stuck in the mud. He Hurts won the Super Bowl from the pocket. Hurts lost the Super Bowl and they got him out of the pocket. Next up, we got Flame for Jesus with another super chat. He said Lamar Jackson plays great every year. Driver, how many times have he won the Super Bowl? Damn, we got a couple. Shout out to CJ Hill, Memphis 6 months. He said Bryce had a total of 163 yards rushing yards in 3 years at Alabama.
Yep.
Stop the BS. Case closed. Bryce is a scrambling QB.
It wasn't so comical.
Then
comical.
We got Flame for Jesus. He said, let's get it straight, Howard. It took Bryce 2 series to score. The first series was a 3 and out.
Oh my
Then
God.
next we got Flame for Jesus. He said, my argument is how can anyone defend it taking 2 series of downs to score against 2s and 3s with the first series of downs?
It wasn't only 2s and 3s.
3
Oh my God.
and out off the field. It did this the last super chat right here.
Bryce
It
supposed to
said,
catch the
I
ball
need
too,
to
PDP.
see it this year. It took Bryce 2 series to score against 2s and 3s. He let me see that he is ready to be gone so far. You can't have a 3 and out against 2s and 3s.
Jesus Christ, man. Hey,
Bro,
hey, PPP, Bryce
hey,
supposed to catch the
listen,
ball
man.
too, PPP. He's
Y'all
got to
don't know
catch
what
the ball
y'all
too.
talking about. Y'all
Don't, man. Look, PPP, Bryce supposed to catch the ball too. Not only throw, but he's supposed to catch it too. He was
It's so
4 of 6 for
stupid,
crying out
man.
loud. He didn't drop those passes. They were catchable balls.
All right, no. 2 of those passes were behind the running back and behind Thielen. I mean, I know technically
No.
But hey, like it's a saying. I learned this from Sharp and Ocho. They say if you running one momentum like going left and you kind of throw it behind the right,
That's
they
right.
say that's one of the hardest passes
That's the
to
same
catch.
thing I did.
They said that.
That's one though be good. Not the one in the end zone with the tech drop because he wouldn't get his head around.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about the one when he threw it to the running back. I'm talking about the first drive and that one he threw to Thielen. I thought Thielen.
He only
was
had
other.
6 passes, guys, and the 2 that he only had 6 passes, and he went 4 for 6.
That's what I'm saying.
So what happened on that first drive? That's what I'm saying. He threw the ball. Which that's the play I'm talking about. I remember he threw one to Thielen. He dropped.
I get you be good. These guys think Bryce got to go 100%, man. Good God.
I didn't say 100%. I'm just saying that was too thrown.
Not you. No.
I just said that was too badly thrown ball.
Not you.
I
Not
feel
you,
like
Big
I
Good. Not
gotta
you, not you.
interject here because we've been arguing about it for about 3 hours now. So we're gonna dedicate nothing but time for this tomorrow. I got to rest my nerve because I got a headache from this damn debate. So I have myself see it crept up on me tonight. I'll be ready for the niggatry tomorrow. So
let me ask. I heard somebody called me. I'm saying because they said y'all doing live. Well, y'all really arguing for like 30 or 40 minutes about a dual threat quarterback? Really?
Yes, sir. Yes,
really?
Not 30, 40
it was
minutes.
a good conversation. I'll say
It's
that.
been
it's been really good.
3 hours.
Really? Are you serious?
It was must-see TV, my brother.
3 hours.
Dude, you gonna have to put a cold towel on your head, brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's Red Swarm saying that. That's Red Swarm saying 3 hours.
Red stirred the shit up in Hall ass.
And then PPP got going. I was like, no.
So we was in here talking about talent on this team. Everybody
And
was
it
in
went
here
left.
going the
It went
direction of
left.
talent.
Yep.
And Red can't bring this shit up in Hall ass.
Wait, so you threw that first rock and ran, Q.
Oh,
Threw that first rock and ran.
Big pow. Boom.
He hit him and ran. Be good. Hit him and ran.
What we're gonna do here is we're gonna get last words because I gonna eat me some dinner and watch me some TV, man. My head hurt.
Man, y'all done gave Q a headache up in this mother boy.
Well, I
my
guess
last
it's only
word.
right that I go last.
Wiley cool back there. Wiley cool.
Yeah.
I just thought, I jump up here. I go first. Hey, shout out to the Panthers. Like I said, if Bryce is here next year, I am gone. I hope y'all Panthers ready for that 7 to 15 year misery as him being y'all quarterback. And I'm out.
All right, be good. We appreciate you. Who we got here? Andrew, talk to me.
Well, a couple things, Q. I want to give you a big shout out because I know you were ready to sign off 2 hours ago.
Hey, Drew, I was about to get last word 2 hours ago, and then these niggas went.
Yeah. That's why I signed off. I said,
"Hey, he over here having marathons like me."
I signed
Andrew.
off, Q, because I thought you were getting ready to end it. But then I want to give a shout out to PPP, my good friend.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to be September 13th. I'll be up in Stanford. And I'm going to say hello to Frank Reich for you, PP. I'm going to
give our team back all that money he stole.
I'm going to be at the Stanford Boston College game, and I'm going to make sure I go down there and tell Frank Reich PPP says hello.
Don't tell him I said that. Tell him get the heck up out my city.
No, get a picture with him, Andrew, and send it to PPP. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you want me to go ahead and go? Okay.
No. I'm saving you for last. You the best. I got to save you for last.
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir. Brother Quantum, talk to me.
Yeah. Q, I appreciate you letting me chime on here for a few minutes, man. I got anytime I see my brother PPP throw a distress signal, that bat signal, I'm coming. That's just how it is. It's gonna be like that.
Facts.
BWOBUA. You guys better get in line, man. It's gonna be it's a new sheriff in town.
That's right.
Minds right now. Bryce is going to put all of you guys on notice that are disbelievers and naysayers. Don't say Quantum or PPP or RISB didn't tell you. If your application for the BUA comes across and we don't like you, denied. That's it, baby. 3 feet and rising Friday at 7 o'clock, baby. Let's get it.
I don't know how you managed to make my head hurt even more.
Oh my goodness. That's pretty good, Quantum. That's pretty good.
Thank you, sir.
Brother Wiley, go ahead and talk to the people, man.
Hey, man. Hey, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Straight Talk with Wiley, 12 o'clock Central European Time, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Hey, we're going to talk about Bryce, but we're talking about the facts. And all we're trying to do is we'll measure his play every Monday. And, hey, it is what it is. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. I'm not going to twist to make
I don't want to interrupt you, but I enjoyed your first show. I really did.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Was good. It was good.
Yeah, I'm trying to be fair, and I want to be fair with the young man, and that to me allow all of us to come back as Panther fans together. Cause man, we can't. we got to come back together. Hey, Panthers journey out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And right now, like I said, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. The floor that I'm about to give to goes to a very special individual. And when I say special, I mean this individual single-handedly gave me all kind of hell tonight. On so many different levels, because the fact that I had to jump on side with him. But I never agree with PPP, but the fact that I had to jump in gave me one of the biggest headaches I ever had in my life. Brother Prime, talk.
Thank you, Brother Q. It's so amazing that we're able to come together for one common goal, which is the Carolina Panthers, and dispute and have great debates and ideologies and everything that we have here when we talk about the Carolina Panthers. But the one thing that I do love the most is how we're able at the end of it to come together as brothers, whether or not we disagree or agree, white, black, Jew, Greek, it doesn't matter. Secondarily, I would like to say that I will be back here tomorrow for the wonderful debate on dual threat quarterbacks, in which I believe I will be the victor in this conversation. And thirdly, I just want to say one last thing. Shout out to the wonderful and magnificent Black Cat Panther podcast for facilitating this wonderful conversation today, which was filled with thrill, which was filled with a lot of anticipation. It was very, very thrilling from start to finish. This has been by far my most funnest podcast I've been on, and I do believe that we have not seen the best, but the best is yet to come. Amen.
Amen.
I
Let the
agree.
church say amen. Yes, sir.
Amen.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you, Brother Prime.
Yes,
And on
sir.
that
Yes, sir.
note,
Pass around.
y'all have yourselves a good night.